La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero. Sempre un amabile, leggiadro viso, in pianto in riso e menzognero. La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'accento di pensier di pensier di pensier.
Welcome to the Whatever Dating Talk podcast, coming to you live from Santa Barbara, California, every Sunday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm your host, Brian Atlas. I'm joined by my co-host, Kiki. She's a bit shy. A few quick announcements before the show begins. This channel is viewer supported. I make nearly nothing from ad revenue, so please consider sending a super chat. Throughout the show, I will read super chats. Eric, can you pull up the super chat tab? Throughout the show, I will read super chats $10 and up. You can ask a question for me or for the girls. All super chats will be displayed in stream overlay. And we also have channel memberships, Patreon merch. We've been gone for a month, guys, so re-up your membership. If you hit that join button to become a channel member, Eric. Hit that join button, guys. We have 6 different tiers of support, a ton of perks. If you become a member or gift subs, we will shout you out. You can see all the super chat and membership gifting triggers in the description. Guys, we're also live on Twitch right now. So do me a favor, guys, pull up another tab. Go to twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow and a Prime sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to a Twitch account, and every month you can sub to us. Totally free on Twitch. Takes 1 minute to set up. Quick, free, easy way to support the show. And while I'm at it, let me just, okay, I'm not going to read that first one, but well done. That's a great name. Lastly, guys, we have a Clips channel that's blowing up right now. Actually, well, not lastly. We have a Clips channel that's blowing up right now. If you don't have time for the full shows, check that out. Links in the description, whatever second. We're on the road to some pretty big milestones, guys. 200K away from 4 million subscribers, and we're 50 million views away from 1 billion total video views. So please subscribe, guys. And lastly, if you want to be on the show or help the show, Eric, if you can pull up our IG, thank you. DM at whatever on Instagram. Anyone who's willing to do timestamps during our lives, I'm looking to hire somebody. I'll pay you. So. You must be a good and perspicacious writer. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to have the guests introduce themselves. So please tell us your name, age, occupation, and/or school major. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm 20. I'm originally from Ukraine, but I study in San Francisco in Minerva University. My major is business.
When did you come here from the Ukraine?
2019.
Okay, so before the war.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
My name is Jubilee. I'm 19, and I am a nail tech.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jade, and I'm 30 years old, and I'm an executive assistant at a cardiology group.
Hi, my name's Taylor. I'm 27 years old. I advocate for men, mental health, and I'm a social media influencer.
Guys, she has, by the way, she's got a big TikTok following. She's also on Instagram. So yeah, she's probably popped up on your For You page at some point. Go ahead.
I'm Savannah. I'm 18, and all I'm doing right now is working.
Okay, rock and roll. Guys, everyone's Instagrams are in the description. So show them some love, give them a follow, sugar daddies, you know what to do. All right, so we're going to go around the table one more time. What is your current relationship status, longest relationship, and are you on any dating apps? That does include Seeking. It used to be called Seeking Arrangements, but now it's Seeking. So like for sugar daddies or whatever.
I'm single. My longest relationship was like 3 months. And I'm on Hinge. I was on Bumble before and Tinder, but I stopped that.
Your longest relationship was 3 months?
Yes.
And you've only been on Hinge?
No, I've been on Bumble. And
Oh, Bumble, excuse me.
yes,
Yeah.
sorry, but I'm done with that. And now I'm only on Hinge. Yes.
So the longest 3 months.
Yes, I'm traveling.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
student.
Well, you were here since 2019, right?
No, I was traveling.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead.
I am sort of single. I'm not really sure what's going on. My longest relationship was about a year, a little over that. And I'm not on any dating apps anymore.
I'm single, and I've never been in a relationship, and I'm not on any dating apps.
You've never been in a relationship.
No.
What's the longest period of time that you've dated someone?
I was seeing someone like on and off for like a year.
And it wasn't a relationship though?
No, we were just hooking up.
Okay. Just hooking up. Okay. So, and that's the longest consecutive period of time that you've been seeing somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I've been in a 6-year relationship. What was the other question? I'm sorry.
Current relationship status, longest relationship, and are you on any dating apps?
Single, no dating apps, and 6-year relationship was my longest.
When did that end?
This was years ago. The recent one I was in was 2 years, but that was like 2014, 15, like that. That was years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think I'm talking to someone. I don't know. My longest relationship was like a year-ish. And then I'm on Tinder and Hinge.
You think you're talking to somebody?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm bad at like communicating with guys.
Are you hooking up with him?
No.
But you're talking to him.
I've spent the night at his house. I've like hung out with him multiple days in a row. I was at his house for New Year's Eve, and we only hooked up once. And I talk to him like every day. So
Wait,
I think we are.
Oh, wait. Okay. But you haven't seen him since?
I haven't seen him in a few weeks because I've been busy, and I haven't been able to drive to see him because he lives like an hour and a half away.
Wait, okay, so this is like a medium distance relationship.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
He lives kind of by Simi Valley-ish.
How old is he?
I don't want to say.
He's
Younger?
not. He's older. No, he's
Younger?
older. He's not
He's
that
older
much
than
older.
me.
How old? Just say it. Come on.
He's turning 22.
Why is that?
Because I don't know.
That's too old for you?
Because I usually don't date people older than my sister, who's 20.
It's not a huge. You're
No,
18, right?
Yeah, but I feel like it's weird because my sister's 20, and
It's not. I don't.
I find it kind of
that's
like
pretty-
weird.
It's normal.
That's.
They both really like each other, so
Aw.
But well, my big qualm is that he lives an hour and a half away.
He also goes to college 2 hours away, and he's going back to college Saturday.
Wait, so 3.5 hours total?
yeah.
So he's an hour and a half away, and then he's going
No,
further.
like 2 hours from here for college.
Oh, from here for college. Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
because I like him.
There's no guys in Santa Barbara,
no.
No,
apparently.
not that like want a relationship. I've tried.
Okay. All right. I don't know. The most important thing in a relationship, it's not love, it's not communication, it's not loyalty, it's convenience. You know?
Bullshit.
Right?
It's bullshit.
Like if they live like within walking distance to you, it's going to go the distance. Okay, anyways. So a lot of you said you were single. But in today's day and age, what is, I guess, single, what does that really mean, you know? So
You're staring at me. I'm scared.
yeah, all of you said you're single, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so are you truly single?
What do you mean by truly?
Like,
single?
are you kind of talking to a guy? Is there a guy in the picture, maybe hooking up?
No, I talk to the guys. I don't hook up. So
You don't hook up?
No, I don't.
Have you ever hooked up?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. You've in the past.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a mistake, more or less. I mean, not a mistake, but like, I just, I don't do like, you know, like with Tinder kind of stuff where they, I know what they call it sneaky link in US. I was so confused
Yeah, we
when
have
I
that
get to know
term.
that. Yeah, and I'm coming from different cultures, so I guess for me it was very weird to see that happening. But yeah.
Wait, Jubilee, can I have you pop off the
It's
shade?
for my hair.
It looks fine. But
Just put 'em on the
when's the last time that you went on a date?
Last week.
Last week you went on a date. When's the last time you hooked up? Last week?
No. It was beginning of November,
Okay.
and I was seeing the guy for months. So
Oh, of course. Jubilee, what about you?
I started talking to a guy a few weeks ago, and we just met on Tuesday because he was in Japan because he's in the Navy. I deleted my dating apps. I really like him. I'm not talking to anyone else. I'm not interested in anyone else. So I'm not. You act like
No, I'm just happy for you.
It seems like every show you've been on,
okay. No, this is a good one. This is a good one. I swear. This
He
one's
is really good. He
there's a
is
new
really good.
guy every single
I
time.
know.
you've been
Okay,
on
but
the
this is a
show.
good one. I like this one a lot.
He's in the Navy.
Yes.
How old is he?
20.
Is he buff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and
I was with him this morning.
you were with him this morning.
Yeah, he slept over last night.
Okay. How long is he in town for?
Oh, he lives in Port Wainimi.
Oh, so
So it's not that far.
He comes to see you?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I don't drive, but she drove me to see him
2 days ago.
Tuesday. I slept over Tuesday. She hung out with us for a little bit, and then I was with him all Wednesday. I left last night, and then he's like, oh, like, I want to see you. And I was like, okay, then come over. And then he drove 45 minutes and slept
And
over.
he's stationed in Japan?
No, he was
Or-
deployed there for 6 months.
Oh, he's deployed in Japan. Okay.
But he just got back he's going to be here for a year.
And then where's he going after that? Do you know?
He doesn't know yet.
Oh, okay. Do you think he had, well, he's not gone there, but I was going to say if he's in the Navy, if he's going all over the place, do you think he's going to be, when he's deployed or whatever, do you think he's going to be loyal?
That's a year. It's in a year. I have no idea.
Okay, whatever. There'll be a next guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm curious about you. So you're 30, never had a boyfriend, but there was a guy that you had a on again, off again relationship.
I mean, it wasn't really a relationship. I only saw him like 5 times.
Oh, when you said you only saw him in person 5 times.
Yeah.
Was it kind of a distance thing or?
No, he lived in LA.
Oh, you just only. Was he busy? Were you busy?
He was really busy, and yeah.
So it was just like when he was for convenience. Like, what do you think about?
That's not good. If a guy's always busy, never makes time for you, that says a lot. Same thing with a woman. That's not good. They like you, they'll make a lot of time for you, trust me.
Interesting. Okay. And so why is it you haven't had a boyfriend? Why do you think?
Well, I think it's because I grew up I was raised in a pretty religious home. So I was saving myself for marriage. And then my parents got divorced when I was 26 years old. And that kind of just popped my whole little bubble that I was in. And I realized I didn't want to get married. So so then I was like, why am I saving myself for marriage if I'm not going to get married?
Okay. So you were a virgin until you were 26?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I had never been kissed either.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Congrats. That's rare.
You're a rarity, dude. That's beautiful.
But then your parents got divorced, and then so you were religious. Are you no longer religious?
No, I'm not. I'm spiritual in a sense that I believe there's a God and a higher power, but I don't follow a religion anymore.
Haram!
Oh wow, that's really loud. Eric, can you actually lower it to 70? So were you Christian or?
I was Christian.
Okay,
Yes.
but no longer you're spiritual. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And so first kiss at 26, lost your virginity 26. That's rare. I mean,
You shocked.
I'm a little surprised. Although I mean I've known a few, but and so how has dating been for you? Wow, that's a vague question.
It's been pretty bad. It hasn't been the greatest experience, but I feel like it's because I like right when I was like ready to start dating, it was kind of like hookup culture. So, and I just like jumped on the apps and I was like, I'm going to meet people on here. And yeah, just like a lot of hookups.
You had a lot of hookups.
Yeah.
How many?
Like a lot.
No.
Yeah.
Like no.
Haram!
Okay, like can you want to give us a number range?
Like my body count?
Sure, if you want.
I lost track after 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You have more than me? Oh my god.
You lost track after 20.
Yeah. But I don't think it's over 30.
Okay, so between 20 and 30. You know what? At 30, it's not terrible, but you did lose your. I mean, it's for Southern California. Okay, so, question. So when you lost your virginity at 26, did you like wait, or was it like you just wanted to lose it right away?
I feel like, yeah, I just kind of went head first.
Wait,
went
so
right
okay.
for it.
So was it a one night stand
Yes.
when you lost your virginity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
It happens.
Did he know you were a virgin?
Did you tell him?
I don't remember.
Oh, were you tanked?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you just don't remember if you had told him?
Yeah.
Okay. But you were not under the influence of any alcohol, methamphetamine,
Nope.
mescaline, peyote?
Damn.
Nope. Completely
Okay.
sober.
Completely sober. Okay. Just curious. So, of all you said 20 to 30, right? Have those been mostly one night stands, or has there been any friends with benefits or?
They're like 90% of them were one night stands. Yeah.
Okay. Good times.
But I've met some decent guys too that were nice.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy are you? Not in the bedroom. I just mean generally speaking.
I just feel like
She's living life, dude. She's living life.
Because you said you're spiritual. Like, we talking heart chakras? What are we talking about here?
No, just like I believe like there's like a higher power to everything, like energy and like
Okay.
there's like an energy to people and
I feel like you seem like you'd be in a cult. No offense. I get like cult member vibes from you. I mean that in the nicest way possible, by the way. So you're in a cult?
No.
She never answered it. Yeah. You gotta say no right away.
Okay. Yoga? Do you do yoga?
No, I don't
No?
like yoga.
Pilates?
No.
Pilates is
I like to
That's
lift
rough.
weights.
I'm trying to figure you
lift.
out.
Yeah,
a
I
little
love
bit.
to lift.
Oh, she lifts.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we'll come back to that's what are do. We'll come back. Go ahead.
And as far as me, the last time I did anything, it's kind of embarrassing since my ex a year ago. It could be longer than a year, man.
Just a little closer to the microphone.
It's been a year since I've done anything.
Okay.
And I don't do one night stands at all. I don't believe in that. I'm traditional in a sense, so yeah.
Okay. Got it.
It's been a week and a half.
Is that the question? Wait, is that the
I
question?
kind of forgot
Yes.
the question.
Yeah, I think I got. Yeah, I forgot exactly what it was, but
I thought it was-
Are you truly single?
Okay, yeah.
But
Oh.
you kind of talked. You said
Yeah.
you already said that you had been seeing a guy. So, okay, very cool. So, wow, that I'm really interested in the whole 30 never had a boyfriend. That's really unique. So, we're gonna go around the panel on something here. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm pulling this back up. By the way, sorry for the delay, guys. We had 4 no-shows, which is a record for us. Some dude. The girls know. Like I don't know if he was trolling, but he said he was here. We couldn't find him. Anyways, and then 3 other girls no-showed. So sorry for the delay there, guys. It's kind of hectic before the show started. So. Okay. First question. We're gonna do an easy one, just a little easy one. Would you date a guy who wore a toupee? A little easy
What?
question. Would you wear a guy who wore a toupee? So
Yes.
like it's a fake
It's not like
hair piece.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
like they're
I would.
bald in the middle, and
It's
then
like
they put
a-
Yes,
one
I
on
would.
top.
We'll start with you, Savannah, and then we'll go around. Would you?
If they lied to me about it first, no. But if they told me straight up, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would. We were makeup, braids, fake nails, makeup, all this crazy stuff. So yes, I would.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I would, because I feel like his personality is what matters.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. I don't care.
Yeah, me too. I don't care much about guy appearance, so
Yeah.
So he's bald.
yeah.
Wears
That's
a wig
fine?
basically every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're all like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We like them both.
I know you were looking for something spicy, but
Stop
no.
the cap.
Come on. Come on.
Team Tate. He's
Come
bald.
Oh. Okay, they'd all date a guy who wore a toupee. All right, so let me get these super chats and then we'll continue on. So, sorry guys, I'm a little frazzled. All right, we have Zoroslost11 with the $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Knowing these facts, 1/4 of women take antidepressants. You lose 90% of your eggs by 30. The saddest demographic of people in the West is 42-year-old women making 50K, 50K, no kids, family. At what age would you get married / have kids? Go ahead.
I can do it tomorrow if there's a guy.
You can have kids tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm ready, like if we're in the right relationship where there is a established foundation.
I want to get married before I'm 30, and I don't want kids.
Don't want kids? What about you? Do you want?
I don't want to get married, and I would have a child when I feel like I'm like financially secure.
Okay.
I would love to get married, like, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I can do it now or before 30. I'm cool with that.
Have kids.
Yes, of course. I love kids.
I'd like to get married before I'm 30. I fucking hate babies
Damn.
so much.
She
They,
pointed right at me.
I don't like them. They freak me out. But I would adopt. I really want to
Like a
adopt,
teenager.
actually.
Huh. Okay. All right. By the way, guys, we have a new. We're testing out TTS. The trigger, it's a bit on the higher end, but if anybody, I think it's the TTS text to speech trigger is 69. So anything 69 or up will trigger TTS. Just FYI, guys. All right, we have Zorslost 11. Thank you for the subsequent $10 super chat. Let's say you've been with a man for 5+ years. He's gonna take you on a trip. Bruv, why do you format your... Is this just... Okay, anyways. He's gonna take you on a trip and possibly propose, but then find evidence he used to hook up with a man and on rare occasion for pay. Would you feel weird break up with him? So, okay, hold on.
We have to... Let's edit this really quick.
Yeah. I'm trying to parse how... I think he's trolling. Can you write normally? Source lost. He's going to take you on a trip and possibly propose, but you find evidence that he's hooked up with men on rare occasions for pay. So he's gay for pay. Yeah, okay. You find out your boyfriend, you've been dating him for 5 years. He hooks up with men from time to time for cash, for money.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know.
dated a guy that was gay. Okay.
No, I'm just, the tattoos draw my attention maybe. So would that be a deal breaker for you? Go ahead.
First of all, I would never date anybody more than 2 years. That's my deal breaker. If he doesn't propose after 2 years, I'm out.
If the guy doesn't propose within 2 years, it's a wrap.
I'm out. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. No.
But what about the whole the guy paying for the dudes? Or sorry, him getting paid to sleep with dudes.
Let's go back to 2 years. Let's change hers to 2 years then. Because she said she'll do after 2 years. So
Yeah.
So say a guy is
5 years. Yeah.
Well, okay. But I think the main thing was you find out your boyfriend, let's say it's a year and a half, you find out a year and a half in that he's hooking up with men for money.
Would you break up with him?
Would you break up with him?
I think it depends. I'll probably do the therapy first.
You would do therapy first.
Yes, because there is something
Okay.
missing in the relationship if he went for something else.
So if he doesn't propose to you under 2 years, that's a no-go. But if he's getting pounded by other men for money, that's It
It's
could work
fine.
out. It could work out. That's not in the. Come on. Okay, your boyfriend. Okay, let me ask you this: your boyfriend of a year and a half tells you he's slept with other women for money. Do you stay with him or do you break up with him?
I believe there is reasons why people cheat,
Okay.
and I would
Oh.
like to know
Oh.
why he did what he did, and if he really regrets what he did.
I would
and
love to know
there
that.
was something missing in the relationship, because if everything is great, if you like the pie, you don't go and eat other pie. So like there was something missing that made him go somewhere else. And I mean, if we're talking about healthy, adequate people who just happen to make a mistake or continuous mistake or whatever, but I think there's always a chance for a second chance.
So you'd be okay with a long-term partner or your husband, let's say it was just purely sex,
Hmm.
you'd be okay with him cheating on you?
I'm not okay with him cheating on me. What I'm okay with is I choose the person and we're in it together.
You're talking about threesomes?
What?
You said you choose the person.
No, I'm saying I choose, like if he's my husband and
Yeah.
he's cheating on me, I chose that person.
Okay.
And I chose to have a relationship with that person. So I committed. And I believe it's like a friendship thing. Like it's similar to that. If it's continuous thing and he doesn't think he did a mistake, or you can't solve that, that's the essence of the person, that's when you leave. But when people cheat because there's something missing in a relationship, I believe you two adults who can work on that.
Okay. Because some women are okay, like if their husband are, I mean, this is kind of the whole thing with Andrew Tate. Why is your brow shaking? If the guy is providing everything, he's the breadwinner, he's high status. Some women will tolerate infidelity. They're the main girl, but he's just hooking up with other chicks. He's not providing financially for them. It's just purely physical sex.
I don't think sex can be purely physical if you continuously
Some guys it can be.
I mean, but then that means there's something wrong with the sex we have.
By the way, I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying that some men operate that way. And I was asking you because you seemed semi like you might tolerate.
I'm not saying I'm tolerate. Of course, it's disgusting. And
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay.
Are we talking about prior to the relationship or during the relationship? Two different things.
During the relationship.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, no, it's over.
Okay.
Yeah, I would break up with them, but I would want to have a discussion, because I feel like if I was dating the person for 5 years, they're like I love them, so I would want to make sure they're okay.
During your on again, off again situationship or whatever, were you also seeing other guys during that period too, or was it for that year period? Was it just him?
I was seeing other people too.
Okay. So you said you don't want kids, correct? Or
No, I mean, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Oh, okay, but you don't want to get married. Excuse
Right.
me. Right, you don't want to
Yeah.
get married. Are you monogamous? Or could you be monogamous?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay. You're not like poly or what's it? ENM, ethical non-monogamy?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm super big on loyalty and I'm well off. So if my partner needed money, he could ask me at any moment. I don't care what it is. So the fact that you have fun dip in your mouth and you're not telling me and I find out, that's cheating. I don't like that. So it's a no.
Fun dip?
Yeah. I don't know if I could say, private words.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
Sorry.
for
I just
sure.
said it's a fun dip.
I'd break up with them, but how much are they getting paid?
Oh, dang.
Like,
He's a cheap prostitute. So
Okay.
like, let's say like $300 for a.
no.
A
I would
sesh.
break up with them no matter what, but I just wanted to know.
Okay.
He's a
All right,
cheap.
Source Lost. Thank you for the degenerate question. Let's see here. We have another dude, Source Lost, single-handedly supporting the show, man. Appreciate it. We have. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just checking something on my computer. $10 soup chat. Thank you, man. The 30-year-old is huge proof that Western society is a failed society. She was probably peer pressured to lose it by other women, and now she's a lost cause. Women, your past body count matter to most men. Your response to Zorus Lost.
I don't think I'm a lost cause. It's not very nice.
Do you want to, shoot some shots or
Clap back.
He's clap back. Thank you.
Give him the fire, girl.
Give
Go.
him the fire. Come on.
He doesn't deserve my attention.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Shots fired. You don't deserve her attention, Zorus Lost. Thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat. And then we have Chaz here. Oh wait, whoops. Wait. Did it get unstarred, Eric? Can you try to find that super chat? Wasn't one? Oh, can you? Was that the one? Yeah, pull it up. Chaz, thank you for the $10 super chat. Good to see you, man. We're gonna get you in the studio soon. The cultist bagged 30 bodies in 4 years. Same record as Bundy. # legendary. Your response, Jade.
One eternity later.
Come on, broke, dude.
Come on, Jade. Fire some shots.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to give them any attention.
Yeah, say bum.
Oh, I don't want it.
All right. Jubilee, you do it. No, I'm kidding. All
There's
right.
some broke ass bitches, dude.
Chaz, thank you for the super chat. Okay. Hold on, guys. I need to check one thing on my computer here.
We don't talk about height.
By the way, guys, like I said, we do have TTS enabled for 69 and up. All super chats will be displayed in stream overlay. Brixon will read answer super chats. $10 and up. Eric, you can pull that up.
No.
All right, this is Cash.
Oh, my little brother. No. Cash, get off of this right now.
Cash, you don't need to see this stuff.
Oh, no. I gotta leave.
Your little bro?
Yeah.
How old's your bro?
He's 16.
Yikes. Okay. Hey, Jubilee, it's Cash. Really enjoying the podcast. I'm Jubilee's little brother. Yo, is he also blasted with tats?
No, I just saw him.
He doesn't-
He's super sweet.
He's really sweet.
You just saw him? When?
Yeah, he lives in Colorado with my mom.
Colorado? Rip.
He lives with
Oh, your ex-boyfriend? Do you want to just remind people that
No, I
situation?
can't. My little brother doesn't know anything.
So he doesn't have, he's not blasted with tats?
No.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Fair enough.
No. Cash, leave, please.
Yeah, don't change up your answers because you're a little bro.
Oh no, I have to. I gotta censor myself a little bit.
Okay, all right. Okay, question for you guys. Do you wish that guys were more straightforward?
I think yes.
Oh, sorry. I'm. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Men are already straightforward. Women can't handle the truth.
I can't handle the truth.
Yep, she proved it to me.
I
Thank you,
handle
thank you,
the
baby.
truth.
All right.
I cry very, very
See?
easily. So, I mean, like, depends on how straightforward I'm about which things, but about, like, relationships, yes, I wish they would be more straightforward about that stuff.
Tay, would you agree with the following statement that women would rather hear comforting lies than, how's it go? Women would rather hear comforting lies than
Harsh truth.
harsh truths.
Yes, of course.
I don't think so.
No,
Yes.
I love honesty.
Yes.
Okay.
I think, no, it's just in my life, I think guys prefer to ghost girls. They don't tell, oh, we just don't mention something. So they prefer to never, let's say, reach again. If you went on a, let's say, 1 date or 2 dates with him. That's not straightforwardness. That's
Can I
like,
ask you something?
yeah.
Do guys ghost you a lot? I've never been ghosted. I think it has to do with, no offense, I think it has to do with a lot of how you are on the date. Like, are you engaging? Are
Tay,
you on
just
your
a little
phone?
closer to the mic.
So,
You're good.
yeah, can you answer that? Oh, more?
You're good.
I don't think my personality has anything to do with the personal values of somebody. Because the way you present yourself to society is your values. It has nothing to do with who am I. You can tell me whatever you think is right? Like, I'm not good enough, or there's other things around, or whatever, but be straightforward about that. But people prefer to silence and don't say a thing and disappear rather than, like, say what they actually think.
That's not, I don't think that's
No,
just,
but. Yeah. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm. I don't like that he's watching.
Okay, so you know what? We're going to come back to that one actually. Have you guys heard about these Facebook groups where it's called "Are We Dating the Same Guy"? Has anyone heard of those?
No,
Yeah,
but
You
I
have?
would love to see.
I just saw the TikToks about that.
Okay. Basically, guys, if you don't know, these "Are We Dating the Same Guy" groups, it's Facebook groups with women in various cities. It's not in every city, but most major cities will have a Facebook group. And the girls will either post their Tinder matches, not even guys that they've met up with, and say, hey, is anybody dating this guy? And so none of you are in any of those kind of groups?
No.
No.
Okay. Do you think that I've heard one guy contacted me. He's like, hey, you got to talk about this because it's kind of to some degree an invasion of privacy because these people are posting what is sort of an attempt to look out for themselves and other women. They honestly just tend to just start shit talking the dudes on these forums, posting lies and stuff. Do you think that that's an appropriate thing to do?
I mean, I think it's everybody's business what they're doing. And if that's up to their standard of how they should behave in society, they can do whatever they want.
I think there's a difference between like talking to different people and actually dating. Like if you're actually like exclusively talking to someone and they're on Tinder and they kind of find out, then like it's fine.
Okay.
Like me and her have like matched with the same people. We like fuck with them too, which is really funny.
It's so much fun.
We'll be like sitting next to each other.
Yikes. Okay.
Anyways.
Okay. Interesting.
My only thought that came to mind was like, I don't know how people have time to like go through these forums and find their, like scroll through all these. Is it like a list of people or?
I think they're just
I
like
don't
posting
know.
maybe pictures of like just people they're talking to and be like, hey, is anyone else
They
talking to
post
this person?
pictures and it's either is anybody else dating this person or have you had like a bad experience dating this person? And I have not seen any of the groups, but I've heard and I think I've seen some screenshots. It's mostly just like shit talking the guy, but because I mean I think we've all been on bad dates, right? Has anyone been on? Everyone? I mean,
Yeah.
Or you like maybe not have. It's not like a traumatic experience, but maybe you didn't have a good date with someone. Maybe whatever they ghost you, and there's this temptation to just shit talk the people on these groups, and I don't know.
Depends if they deserve it or not.
Okay, all right.
Kind of unproductive.
Let's get the super chat. Here, let me get these super chats really quick. Yo, Mr. K, thank you for $10 super chat. Hey, Jubilee, it's all of Cash's friends. Ha ha ha. JK, don't censor. Z, $10 super chat. 2-part question. 1, what are the ladies' standards of a man's income, height, and fitness? 2, what are the ladies' height, waist size, and hip size? We're not going to do the second one, but we can ask their height at least. I mean, if you guys want to answer, that's fine. But so, what are your standards? Minimum income, height, fitness, and what's your height?
Okay, my height is 5'7", I guess. 5'6", 5'7", something in between. Income. I think it's not about the income. I would say it's about the ambition and educational background for me. What else? The height standard. Anything my height and higher. I don't care much about height, to be honest. And fitness. Yeah, I'm into sports, so it's like a match of interest for me. So yeah, totally.
Okay.
Height wise, I am talking to someone who is just above my height, which I'm fine with. Like it's
How
fine.
tall are you?
I don't know, I guess anymore. I thought it was like 5'5", 5'6", but I guess not. I guess I'm a little shorter than that.
Okay.
Um,
Minimum income?
I guess around the same as me, which is a couple grand a month.
Okay.
So like nothing like I don't want you to be like a broke bum like
Yeah.
some
Wait,
people
so
I know.
just to go back to you for a sec, you're 20, right?
Yes.
And you said it's not so much about number, but it's about ambition.
Yes.
But like, let's say, do you know what you want to do career-wise?
Yes.
What's that?
So I worked in the World Bank in the past and in a real estate. So that's going to be like, I don't know, 100K a year plus.
Okay. By the time you're in your mid-20s or late 20s or something like that, 30?
I'm talking like after graduation offers.
Okay. Okay. So do you want a partner that will match Your level of income?
In that, because I don't work now, right? So right now it's different, but
Sure.
like.
But when you
Sorry.
are earning.
Yeah, I mean, somebody has to match my level and go up, right?
Okay, so you're upon graduation at 22, you're going to be earning 100K.
No, I'm graduating this year, so 21.
Okay, at 21, you're going to be earning 100K.
Yeah.
From the jump?
From
That's
the
entry level.
Wall Street, yeah.
Okay. So you want a 22-year-old guy that's making 100K?
I don't date guys my age.
How old?
26.
What's the oldest guy you've dated?
35.
35. Okay. Good times.
Brian's like, I got a chance.
Well, I'm not 35.
You're in your 30s.
I'm in early 30s. Okay, so. Okay, but even then, I mean, I think the median income is something like $50,000. But I mean, you're going to be on Wall Street, so I feel like that maybe you'll figure it out. But okay, so oldest guy you said is 35.
Yes.
But you typically prefer dating older men.
Yes.
Why is that?
Understanding what they want, maturity, some level of well-roundedness, understanding of the world, traveling.
Have you ever been on a yacht?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, are we back to me now?
Yes, we're back to you.
Okay, yeah, income was around mine. I probably make, I don't know. I mean, I just know monthly. I don't really know year-wise because my job isn't like fully consistent because I could take breaks whenever I take time off whenever I want. Fitness-wise, I mean, I don't work out or anything. So as long as like you're healthy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to go to the gym fucking for 4 hours a day. Yeah, anyways, but
I'm
Minimum income, height, the fitness one, whatever.
okay. I don't think I don't have a minimum income. I just feel like if I like people with ambition and like that are passionate about something.
Ambitious guy, but he makes 20K a year.
I mean, I don't.
Very ambitious, but 20K a year.
His ambition will get him somewhere.
You know, you think?
And I can take care of myself.
Okay, all right. You know, the interesting thing with the whole ambition thing, I often hear women say they want an ambitious guy, and I think that's not entirely wrong, but my take on that is that women aren't attracted to ambitious men. Women are attracted to ambitious men who have reaped the rewards of that ambition. If you're ambitious and you're a bum, it doesn't, like, it's not really, I mean, some girls will build with you, but like,
I just like to see like ambition and like a plan. Like he knows, you know, he has like a sense of direction where he wants to go.
okay. What if he's a cult leader?
No, that's okay. I'm good.
You wouldn't date a cult leader?
he's really ambitious
thank
about
you.
He's got hundreds of zealots and followers, and they're just
No, it's okay. I'm good.
okay. All right. Darn. Okay.
So as far as the income, I'm not really too stressed about that. I have my own income. I come from a like traditional household, so we're like all pitching together. As long as he's ambitious and knows where he's going in life, I can always help him. Height wise, I'm 5'8", so I want somebody at least my height or taller. I'm just looking for like loyalty, a ride or die, somebody who's gonna have my back.
Okay. And did you say how tall you were?
Yeah, 5'8".
5'8". Okay. Savannah.
I mean, I was raised in a household where I was always provided for, so and I don't make that much money, so I've kind of just been used to that. So
You mean your dad?
both my parents.
Okay, your parents,
Like
sure.
both of them, they've always like paid for all my stuff and stuff, which I'm very thankful for.
I bought her a pair of shoes yesterday.
Yeah, I'm wearing them. So like, I don't know, at least don't be lazy. I don't mind if I have to pay for my own stuff because I can do that, but like don't be lazy. Like at least make money, have a job and stuff. Height, I'm not short. I think I'm like 5'5", 5'4". So like be taller than me. I prefer taller guys, like 6 foot, but like if you're shorter, I don't really care.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
5'5". So 6 foot minimum.
No, I don't care if you're shorter than that. I just like taller guys, like 6 foot.
Sure. Okay.
But like I wouldn't be biased.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, so I'm curious about you, coming back to you. So you DM'd us, you wanted to come be on the show.
Yeah.
Was there a specific reason? Is there a specific thing that you wanted to discuss, or just
I just
saw the
want-
show, wanted to...
How
How did you find us, by the way?
I think it was a TikTok recommendation.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to talk.
Okay.
And it's very interesting. I came from Ukraine, right? And I was like pretty much formed as a personality. And they come in and they tell me you can date multiple people at the same time. You can, you know, there's no boundaries in that regard. And like this sneaky link kind of language and all this kind of stuff. And I was shocked. And it was just curious for me to hear like kind of a different perspective on how people build relationship, specifically like Eastern society versus Western society. Yeah.
What is the difference?
I think in Eastern society, it's more traditional in a sense of, you know, man provides for woman, and, you know, women are okay with opening the doors, and like they don't pay for anything, and nobody like, there's no debates about the fact that they should pay for that or like that they should contribute. Where here it's like very much a heated debate. Another thing is that you start seeing somebody, you go on the first date, and you know, that's kind of like, you don't even actually talk, you don't have a conversation whether you're dating, you kind of like start it off, that's how you start a relationship. Like here it's like a conversation, there's a difference between like being exclusive in a relationship, being exclusive not in a relationship, and I was very shocked when I heard that, and I was like, it took me a while to kind of like understand the logic of all of it.
So in Ukraine, it's more traditional.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, that makes sense to me. And here, it's fucked up.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. And so, and had you been, because you said you moved here in 2019, you're 20 years old, so
Yeah.
you must have been 17 when you left Ukraine?
Yes.
About 17?
Yes.
Had you dated a bit when you were in Ukraine, or just...
Yeah, I
Okay.
dated one guy like in the last year of high school.
Do you prefer Ukrainian men or California men?
I prefer Europeans, to be honest.
Okay.
But it depends. I met some very nice American men who grew up in a European household, like whose parents moved to US, and they like the Americans, but they have different, I guess, views on things.
Okay. Interesting. And you said your longest relationship, that was a 3-month one. Was
Yeah.
that in Ukraine or was that here?
No, I was here.
Okay. Why did he dump you?
It was a mismatch of values.
That's why he dumped you?
We kind of both understood.
I'm making some assumptions here, but...
You can tell he dumped me. I don't care who dumped whom. I think we both understood that we don't see the same future together. Like he wanted to live in apartments, I wanted to live in a house, and it was just like didn't match on certain things.
Okay. And you said you kind of want a more traditional thing. Do you want to continue working as you get older, or would you want a guy who's a provider?
I think it's a conversation in a relationship where you talk and say, you know, I can be totally a housewife and I can as well pursue a career, but that's just a conversation of what two people find convenient for each other.
Okay. Gotcha.
What was the original question?
Yeah, I fucking forgot.
I don't know.
What was it?
I have no idea.
I don't think there was
just
enough.
came
asked for a question.
to
Yeah,
there was
Oh,
no
yeah, I think I
question.
just came back.
Yeah.
Let me get these soup chats while we got them. Okay, we have...
Staring at me. I don't know.
we have Cash with the Canadian $10. Jubilee, how could you? I'm literally crying right now. I'm telling mom, dad, grandma. I thought my big sister was a good person, not an easy clap for the phone.
It can't be Canadian because he's
Yeah, it's
not my brother.
someone's posing.
My
as-
brother texted me.
That's so funny.
I don't know what he said,
That's so funny.
but I thought my phone buzzed.
I think that's Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, we have Gus. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Leaving after 2 years is some 304 mentality. Man's dating strategy is to get the most women until we settle. A woman's is to get the best men she can retain. After y'all hook up, y'all ain't special. Anybody want to respond? Shoot shots. All right. We have Frankie K here with the $10 soup chat. They have no idea how hard it is to make six figures. They act like 6 feet, six-figure men grow on trees. They're all competing for the top 10% of men, but they wonder why they keep getting pumped and dumped. Ooh, okay, wow. Response?
I see how hard my parents worked for 6 figures. I know how hard it is. I've had to help them with the work at some point because they taught me how to do it. I know how hard it is, so fuck you for that one.
I agree.
6'6" is very hard to find. I think I've never met someone who's over like 6'3", I think.
Wait, he's not. He's saying 6 feet, six-figure.
Oh. Yeah, I agree. That's
well. Okay, 6 feet.
Find,
to be 6 feet is like 15% of the population, and then to make six figures, that's another. We got Zentience in the chat. Hold up. We'll get to that. Actually, we'll just read it now if you want to pull it up, Eric. Yo, Zentience, thank you for the big $50 soup chat, man. Appreciate it. Women don't build. Their hypergamy is exacerbated by narcissistic and hedonistic lifestyles. Quickly jettison anyone but the top 5 to 10%. When they say as long as they're ambitious, shows they don't accept men as they are, rather projects to improve.
I mean, for some of us, we're kind of young, so like I don't expect someone to be already earning a lot of money and stuff. I just want them to have like a realistic goal for their future and like actively working towards it.
Yeah, like a sense of direction. Like they know where they want to go.
Yeah.
But isn't men also perceive women as a pictures?
What's that?
Isn't like men also perceive women as a pictures?
A picture?
Yeah, like a beautiful picture that they like to go out with to show their status in society.
A picture?
Like
physically, just
physically. Yeah, like there is a competition the same way, women compete for the 10% who earn the highest, and the men compete for those who look the most beautiful, whatever is their standard of beauty.
Well, beautiful women are much more common than high earning, like high status men.
Facts.
Okay, but at the same time, that's true. Like
By the way, Tay's my hype woman.
Mm-hmm, that's right. I got your back.
And by the way, guys, Tay's going to be, we're going to have a very insane panel on Sunday. Tay's going to be on that panel. I'm feeling this is probably be a bit more of a tame show tonight. Not too much disagreement going on yet. Maybe I got to say some more controversial shit. But
go ahead.
Did you change your days that you're doing?
We're going to switch to Sunday, Tuesday. So, but Zentience, hey, thank you for the wrong one. Thank you for the big $50 soup chat, man. Appreciate it. So your thing was that men also want to get the best that they can get too. I think that's true, but I think the big difference is in the dating marketplace is women are able to secure sexual access from men that will never commit to them. So women are chasing after really the top 10, top 20% of guys. 80% of women are chasing after the top 10, top 20% of guys, and men will gladly sleep with a girl with not having any interest in ever committing to her, whereas I think a lot of women, in order for you to be able to sleep with a guy, some women you're going to at least view him as like, okay, I could be in a relationship with this guy.
Yeah.
So, and also men's and women's sexual strategies are, sorry, I'm slurring my words here, guys. Men and women's sexual strategies are different. So, okay. Sorry, the super chat distracted me, guys. So, men will gladly sleep with a girl that we view as less attractive than us. It's not a problem.
I don't think it's about that. You're saying that basically what happened is that the man will sleep with any woman there is, as long as they find her attractive in some way.
Well, the difference is okay. Women typically date across and up socioeconomic hierarchies and attractiveness, whereas men, we date across and down. So yes, do men want the best option that they can get? Yes, but here's the difference is that a woman can sleep with a guy who's way more attractive than her, and he might keep her around, but he will never commit to her. Whereas like a guy most women are not sleeping with just for sport. They're not sleeping with men that are less attractive than them or lower in terms of their socioeconomic status just for sport.
and they shouldn't be sleeping with them just for sport.
Men or women
Women
shouldn't be sleeping with.
with a man just for sport.
Well, what? But here's the thing. Why pass up the chance to sleep with a really attractive guy or a guy who's really high status? Because maybe she might catch him, but most of the time that's not the case. Or she's going to share him.
First of all, I don't think women should catch anybody. Like, it's not like we are following. It's that men approach. So it's a little bit different. In my opinion, very subjective. So that's why I think it's a little bit weird here that you're saying, like, somebody catches somebody.
Well, when it comes to if women are chasing after, like, unless a woman is realistic about what, her status on the dating marketplace, a lot of women tend to be delusional about their own physical appearance. They all think they're 10s. And so you're going to be chasing after a certain tier of guy. That guy is never going to commit to you. So if you want that guy, he's the prize. Because beautiful women are really common. But like tall, okay, if you want a guy who's 6 feet, you want a guy who's making over $100,000 a year, he's the catch. He's the prize, I think, in that situation.
Possibly.
You want a high status. If that's what you want, if you're willing to date a guy that's on your level, then I think you're both a prize. But a lot of women are chasing after these really high status guys. So I know you wanted to come in on something.
Before I was going to say something before what you first said. So I believe that men look at women and just want a rarity. They want a woman that's going to represent them in a great manner. A lot of women, modern day women, feminists, they don't do that. They ask for a lot and don't offer anything. They don't cook, they don't clean, they're not traditional. They have a high body count. You can judge me on that, but it's facts. Men want simple things, I feel like. But women make it complicated. I'm just saying in general, not just you.
No, I agree totally. And I think that's how it's supposed to be. And I don't see any problems with that.
Yes, exactly.
So I honestly sometimes think that the man should get paid higher than the woman just because the way of the dating works. But probably going to get a lot of attacks on that.
Your face, what happened?
Yeah.
Your face said it all.
Yeah.
It's on the phone.
Sorry, I got a
guys.
suspicious call. Okay. Did you have more to go? Sorry, I didn't
No,
mean
you're
to-
good.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay, so let me get the rest of the super chats here. But Zentians, thank you for that big $50 super chat, man. Appreciate it. Let me try to catch up and see where we were. We did that one?
Yeah, we did that.
Did we do this one?
Yeah.
Mr. K, $10 super chat. What if he's an ambitious mercenary? Serious question. What if he makes pretty good money, but he literally kills bad people for a living? Asking for my buddy.
No.
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 Okay, if you're a mercenary, I mean, Navy, kind of. I don't know.
It's different.
All right, yo, Davon Jackson, good to see you, man. New year, same cap from these women. Ambition equals potential to earn good money. Word. Yo, we got Denny Ace. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Yo, it's Denny. If height is a preference, something a man can't change. But if a guy won't date a fat girl, something they can change. Why is one a preference and the other is fat phobic or insecure? Well, what do you guys think about that? Let's start with Savannah.
I mean, I think they're both preferences. I don't think it's fat phobic.
Okay.
He has a point, though. Women judge a lot of men for their height, and then, no offense, the body positivity movement, a lot of women are overweight and they think they're 10s. It's very unhealthy.
Yeah, I think it's a preference as well.
Yeah, maybe let me also word it like this.
Yeah.
Would you guys, if a guy said, hey, I don't want to date a woman who's obese or I don't want to date a woman who's fat, would you take issue with that?
Well, what does he consider as fat? Like, would he consider me fat?
Yes.
Okay, well,
I'm kidding.
that would suck. I mean, if he considers me fat, then I don't know why he's talking to me. But if he doesn't want to date someone that's fat and he's talking to me, well, then why would he tell me that?
Sure. Okay.
I've been told before I was a little too thick before. It didn't bother me.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. It's a preference.
Sure.
I don't think I would like someone that would say that. I don't think it's a very, I don't know. I don't think it's a productive thought or like something nice.
Earlier, you said you like the truth.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's the truth. That's honesty, though. See?
I could choose not to like them though if they told me that.
That's true, but he's still being honest with you. He's being honest. Remember you said that earlier.
Yeah,
That's honesty.
but I don't mind if he says it, but I wouldn't like someone who says that.
They already commented on my roles, so I mean, I don't know, man.
Would you also say that it's you wouldn't know how you feel, or you'd feel maybe badly about if a woman said something similar? If she said she wouldn't date a guy who's short.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the double standard because I've heard many people say that, and
Okay.
it doesn't bother me as much as it would if someone says I wouldn't date someone fat.
And you know what's interesting about that, though, is you can control your weight, but you can't control your height.
True.
Jubilee, did you go?
Oh, I'm saying commenting on like weight. They were already commenting about my rolls. So I don't know.
Your what?
My
You don't even
rolls.
have
Oh
rolls.
my God.
My rolls when I slouch down.
You're beautiful.
Posture check.
We
I
love
know.
you, Jubilee.
Go ahead.
The question is the height. I told her earlier that I don't really care about height. Like, I thought about that before because I used to be like, 5'10" plus.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured that's like perceiving people as objects rather than like who they actually are. It's like choosing a car model. That's wrong. And I kind of like stopped doing that and like giving everybody a chance to, show who they are as like humans.
Sure. So you date a guy? Would you date a guy shorter than you?
Shorter? No, I said
Shorter
my
your
height.
right? Gotcha. Okay. Yo, we got Z with the $10 super chat. Thank you for the answers. Respectfully, if you want a guy that's 6 feet and up, provide for you, good income and in shape. Your waist size should be at least 40% your height. 5'5", 26-inch waist. Okay, thank you for the maths
I'm like 26
there,
inch
Z.
waist.
Much
I'm a
appreciated.
24-inch waist.
We got this one from our homie Zentience. Dude, thank you so much. And by the way, thank you so much for all the support last show too. You came in super clutch, man. Thank you. Black Ups with the $20 super chat. Men are not delusional, so they won't go for a Victoria's Secret model if his looks and wallet ain't on point. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, we have this comment here from Stifler. Ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. We'll start with you. Go ahead.
I would say I'm 8.
Okay.
Like a 7.
I would say I'm an 8.
I'm going to say a 7.
7.
Okay.
Fucking
That was
question-
quick.
This question
All right,
reminds me of
there
like
we go.
last time when
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god, last
good.
time with the 10s. Oh my god, dude.
Everyone's a
Nobody.
10.
No 10.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? Maybe I mentioned the 10 thing earlier, so maybe that
No, I think just the scaling is kind of a BS a little bit.
Why?
the scale. What do you mean?
Because from psychology, it's not about like what actual how you actually look. I mean, there is some part of that, but it's like how you present yourself. And like there is a pretty woman who are told they're pretty, so they behave like a pretty woman, and there is a pretty girls who are told they're ugly, so they behave like ugly girls.
Those
That's
are the
all.
best.
I was just pissed about
The
the last
insecure
time.
ones.
Last time I was on here with
Send them my
the
way.
so
the Australian when she was like everyone's a 10.
God.
Oh my god.
Which one?
the
Oh,
Australian
you-
girl.
That was the show you guys
Yeah.
hated
Oh
her.
my god.
We were
Yeah.
talking about it today.
made. Oh yeah, she was
A doozy.
She was something.
Yeah.
She was something. Yeah. Wait, question. So you have braces.
Yes.
Can you give this camera right here a little smile? There we go. Okay, so how long have you had braces for?
A year and 2 months.
What's the sort of the response from men on that? Do they dig it? Do they not care? Do some are like, whoa?
Some
not-
people ask questions like, when did you get it? Or, when are you going to take it off?
Mhm.
Some men don't ask. I think it
Okay.
depends on personal. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, we have Azul69. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Hi, Brian. Hope Tristan is okay. Tristan? Wait.
Tristan.
Who's Tristan?
Tristan. Like Tristan.
Oh.
Tristan?
Tristan.
Big Tristan. I don't know what happened to him, but I don't think anything bad happened. Not that I
What?
know of.
Wait, Tristan?
Tristan, like
The guy in the previous show, no?
Was it?
The strong one that just.
like big Tristan?
Wait,
It sounds bad, like not in a bad way, just he's really buff.
how am I forgetting who Tristan is?
He's the one, he was, I don't know, he's just Hawkeye. He's just,
Oh.
Wait, Tristan.
The one who got back with his girlfriend. We were talking about him.
That's
earlier.
Tristan.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
for some reason I was thinking his name was Tanner right now. For some.
No.
Okay, yo, hope Tristan is okay. Why is that? Please ask ladies' thoughts on Juggernaut Law, theory that unattractive women receive disproportionately high attention from men, often more than women of average attractiveness. Wait, unattractive women more attention than women of average attractiveness? By the way, what does that say, or is it bad?
It's fuck Putin.
Okay. All right. There you go. Your guys' thoughts on...
It's true.
I agree. I feel as though people think that when you're super attractive that you already, you know, are full of yourself, things like that. So people are scared to approach you, or they think you have a partner. And then social media hypes up all these twos and they think that they're 20s and they're really not. So it's like really backwards with society.
Damn. Yeah.
I agree.
And I think, I mean, he made the comparison between unattractive women and average women. And I think it's maybe more so the case. Average women get more attention than really beautiful women too. So,
I agree.
All right, we have, let's see, Denny Ace with the $10 super chat. Skipped my last chat, did we? Wait, or maybe did he send this? I'm pretty sure we got his. Oh, maybe we just, okay, I see. I think we got it. Men don't produce a pair bonding hormone when they have sex. Sex is almost always for pleasure for men. She also said possibly, yeah, it's possible to win the lottery too. What was this in response to? Is it you?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it was when someone said sex is only
And that's
physical.
with me. I said that.
Oh, with the cheating thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Denny. Is this Denny from Jedediah? Is this Jedediah, Denny? Anyways, what's up, man? Good to see you in the chat. Welcome. Also, we missed 2 super chats from last show. People left them right at the end there. Eric, on the Windows tab, there's you should be able to see like a super chat window. Let me know if you find it, Eric, because I want to answer these super chats because they came in right at the end, but I didn't get them last show. So I don't see any super chats. It's a window. It's on the window tab. Do you see it? Are you scrolling through? Oh, I see it. Yeah. Pull that up. Oh man, can you mouse wheel scroll up? I can't see. All right, so one down. Yeah, that's fine. Yo, Lawrence Bullock, I don't know if you're in chat, but thank you for the $10 super chat from last show. Initiation for a man is mandatory. Initiation for a woman is optional. That was a response to something we were talking about yesterday. 3NOK, the apathy towards the effort a man takes to encounter and show some sort of vulnerability is ignorant. Men putting themselves out there is not as casual as women play it off to be. So just to give the context for that message, one of the girls said men should put in more effort. And I said, well, we kind of do, especially in the initial stages, like asking for the first date, making the first move, planning the date, setting up the date, the whole initial courtship process. And she said, well, what did she say? She's like, is it really that much work? And so I think that was in response to that. But that kind of brings us back to our initial question that I'd asked is, do you think men should put in more effort when it comes to dating? And I think you gave your answer right. Did you? Did you give an answer to that?
No.
What?
No. Maybe at one point we like briefly talked about it.
Okay.
But I don't think we really talked about it.
All right. Okay, I need to think of something controversial to say because you guys are too nice.
Sorry, we're kind of boring. We have a story.
Who's the prize?
Oh.
Men or women?
Me and Sab have a story.
We do.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Hell yeah. Okay. So this happened on Christmas. Cash, if you're watching, whatever. So basically on Christmas, I have Tinder Gold. Oh, I did have Tinder Gold. So I was looking at like who has liked me, and I saw this guy who I like 2 or probably like 3 months ago. I had unadded on Snapchat because he was just. I had tried to make plans with him every single time.
Can I say something? I thought you were not on a date on the apps because you told.
Sorry, no. This is like I just had deleted Tinder like yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so this happened on Christmas. On Christmas, I like saw that he had liked me, but I had unadded him on Snapchat like months ago because every time I try to make plans with him, we'll like get up to like, oh my god, like where are you? Like let's meet up, and then he'll just like kind of ghost me and just literally never respond, never say where he is, and never actually make the plan. So when it got to that point, and he just kind of ghosted me, just never responded, and on Christmas, I like matched with him because like, okay, maybe I'll give him a second chance, whatever. And he goes, check your Instagram DMs. And I was like, okay. So I checked my Instagram DMs. He goes like, hey, like Merry Christmas. Like, I'm sorry how I left things. Like my stepmom died, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. He's like, oh, like I'm sorry about how I left things. Like I want to make it up to you. I miss you. I've never met this guy before. Maybe had like not even a full conversation.
Are you
with him.
arriving at the point soon?
Yeah, sorry. You need a little backstory. Okay, I've never met this guy before, and I don't have any connection with him really, besides that he just ghosted me.
Okay.
And it's a kind of a long story.
Not really. Do you want me to
Can you
say
give us
it?
the plot synopsis of the story?
He DMs me saying that he misses me and that he has a Christmas gift for me, which is weird because I've never met him before. So I was like, this is just kind of random and weird that I've never met you before and you have a gift for me.
Okay.
And then he's like, oh yeah, like I could drop it off later. And I was like, oh no, like I'd rather go pick it up from you because I've never met you before. I don't really want you at my house. And me and her were driving around anyways. And I was like, okay, let me come pick it up. I know you live in Ivy. We come out here and he didn't give me his address unless I asked like 3 times.
We asked like multiple times for his address. He was like just on DP, like wouldn't get. We had to
Del
be
Playa.
persistent.
Yeah.
Like we were like, hey, what's your address? And he would like ignore it, and then we'd ask again. He was like, I'll send a picture of where I am. We're like, no, like we need the address. Took him like 3 or 4 tries to get the actual address.
So he sends me with the gift. And I was like, can you leave it outside and I'll grab it? He's like, okay, I'll send you a picture of where it is. He leaves it in his apartment, like in his house. And I was like, okay. He's like, just go through the back door. Like no one's home. I'm going to work. And I was like, that's just kind of weird. And like and the gift was a t-shirt and $20.
a used t-shirt.
Used t-shirt. He probably like tossed it off his back or just out of the wash and just folded it and put $20 on it. And I have like video proof of this too, because I took videos because I was scared I was literally gonna get kidnapped. And I asked him, I was like, hey, are you home? He's like, oh no, like I just left for work. And I was like, okay. He's like, it's in there, just doors open. And I go in and it would just be walked in and grabbed it and left. And I was really scared. And then he's like, oh, I have something else for you. And I was like, no, thank you. But I thought I was gonna get kidnapped. Some random guy just left me $20 and a t-shirt. And I got it.
How did you think you were gonna get kidnapped then if he gave you something?
It was a.
Wait, hold on.
He gave you $20.
That was the story you wanted to tell?
Because the way it was set up was really creepy. The DM was kind of weird. I've never met him before. And he was like, I miss you.
I would have paid you $10 to not tell that story.
Okay, then. I was trying to... Okay, never... It would just...
Can somebody super chat $10? I'm sorry, but
It was
okay.
creepy at
It
the
was
time.
just like really odd in the moment.
I have a question.
Sorry, no, you go ahead.
Can you tell when a guy is even being creepy then? Because then that means you accuse everybody of being creepy. And
No,
that's
no,
a bad
no,
thing
no,
to
no.
say.
It
No,
was
no.
actually like it would.
He gave her
if
money
you-
though. Like,
no, it's like if you tell it's like not that creepy. In the moment, it was just kind of like freaky. Like
His DM was just weird in general. That he texted me on Snapchat and he just really wanted me to see his Instagram DM and
Yeah, I mean, like hearing it, I can tell it's like doesn't sound that creepy.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
it was
say-
like really, really unnerving in the
so
moment.
I've been through some stuff, and that
no, that it was just
that ain't
really
touching
random
the
because I've
surface,
never
mama.
met him before, and he
It was-
randomly DMs me. He's like, "I miss you." I'm like, "We've never met before. We've never even like." I just never met him, so I thought it was just really strange that he wanted to give me something that was a used T-shirt and $20, the most random shit ever. I just think it was. I just thought it was super random.
Bro.
Okay. If a girl texted you that you've never met before, is like, "Hey, I have a gift for you. Go into my empty house when no one's home, and grab it."
I wouldn't even go.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
Yeah.
go.
Well, we were
Common
curious.
sense.
we said like everyone where we were going, we were like we're just super curious.
I thought he was gonna just be naked on the couch or
Yeah.
some shit.
No, well, I'm just saying it was a weird thing. Like if someone just you've never met before just says that, and I was like, okay, I'll shut up now. I just thought it was
No more
interesting.
dating apps.
Oh yeah, I deleted it. We're
Yeah.
good.
Dating apps are pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a question.
No one likes me.
When
It's
you've
okay.
decided that you want to sleep with a guy, what is your success rate?
What do you mean by that?
So, your success rate in sleeping with him. If you've decided, I want to sleep with this guy, it could be within the first 5 minutes. It could be on the second or third date. You decide, oh, I like this guy. I want to sleep with him. What is your success rate between you deciding, I want to sleep with this guy, and you being able to sleep with him?
I don't want to.
And it could be like, so in that moment when you were like, I want to sleep with that guy, it could be either you see him, you could even, I was going to say you could see him on a dating app, but we'll just answer the original question.
It's just a little bit weird question for me because it's not like I'm looking around with a thought of which guy I'm gonna sleep with today. Like that's not the first thing that pops on my mind when I meet somebody. It is there, and in the process, but not like.
But at some point in the interaction, there comes a time where it could be instant. It could be, I don't know. Some people want to hook up quick. Some people wait a couple dates. So, do you want to?
Yeah.
Can I be honest? I'm the type of person where I'm very to myself. So if I'm around a guy who makes me feel safe, he provides some type of loyalty, like not stability money wise, just makes me feel secure and gives me something different to offer. I'll sleep with him or whatever. So
I like that you raise your hand.
Yeah. I don't want to be rude and cut people off. I'm sorry.
Is it like I've decided to sleep with them, I'll sleep with them this day, or like I decided to sleep with them 2 days later?
But not too soon though.
Like
I don't mean too soon.
Let me give you an example. So let's say you go on a first date with a guy. You don't hook up that night, right? But you like him, and you decide I would be down to sleep with him. So once that decision has been made, you're like, for example, you think, okay, he's probably gonna make the move on our second date. I'm down, right? Once you've made that decision that you want to sleep with him, what is your success rate with actually sleeping with him? 100%?
Yes.
I'm thinking of a percentage. So 70%, 50%, 100%?
Yeah.
What is it?
100%.
Dating wise, I would say 100%. Maybe just if I see someone and I think they're attractive, I kind of meet them. I want to have sex with them. I wouldn't say 100%.
Okay.
I tried. And
Assume that there's at least some degree of interaction, not just someone you see on the street. You're like, he's fucking hot. I'd like to sleep with him, but you
probably
never talk to him.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
100%.
100%.
100%.
100%.
You don't score until you score. Until you score. That's right, baby.
God damn, y'all. You guys are. Oh, fuck,
What's the point of a
y'all
question?
don't miss. Well, the point of the question is
it
that's
easy?
not the number for men.
It's not.
But it shouldn't be the number for men. Why should it be the number for men then?
It
Should
would
be
be
equal,
nice if
but-
it was. It would be good.
No, you're all nice guys or whatever are looking for the girl who's not doesn't have a high body count.
Yes.
But at the same time, you assume that she gonna say yes every time you want her to say yes. First date, second date, whatever date. So
I don't assume that.
But you said that it would be nice if they're equality. That means that 100% from the girl's side, 100% from the guy's side, right?
Yes. It would be great if that was the
that
success
means
ratio.
I would have slept with all the dates I ever had in my life. Because the moment the guy went on a date with me, he wants to sleep with me. That's obvious thing.
Yes.
So that means that all the girls will sleep with all the guys. And so where is those girls with a low body count going to come from?
That is a good question. That's a good question. But it's not so much... The point of the question isn't so much to say this is how it should be. It's more so to emphasize kind of the difference between men and women when it comes to being able to... And some women... Because here's the thing. Some women will view their experience and they'll think, well, this is my experience. It must be the same for men in terms of the attention that you get, the ease with which you could have sex if you wanted to. Whereas for most men, their success rate is... here's another follow-up question on this. And I know you want to come in. Let me just ask the follow-up question and I want you to give your take. Oh shit, did I just lose it? Of all the first dates you've been on where there hasn't been a second date, or hold on. Okay, of all the first dates you've been on, how many of them did not lead to anything further? Either you didn't hook up with him or there wasn't a second date. You can give a percentage too, or,
Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
So me personally, I only had 2 boyfriends in my entire life. I usually will take my time talking to somebody, and I will never go on a date with somebody if I don't see them as a potential boyfriend or I want to sleep with them.
Okay.
That's just how I see it.
Okay. That's good though, because a lot of girls will go on a date and either for a free experience, they'll do
never.
a foodie call, free meal. Sometimes they're just bored. I don't have anything else to do. I guess I'll whatever. But that's good. I think that's how it should be. But okay, of the first dates you've been on that didn't lead, you didn't hook up with the guy and it didn't lead anywhere. Wait, shit. What was that? How many of the first dates that you've been on did not go to a second date or you didn't hook up with the guy?
Like 30%, maybe 40.
30% or 40. Okay, so your success rate of first dates is 60% of the first dates you go on lead to something more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know a number.
Ballpark.
Sav, help me out. I've been on a few like first dates like within the past few months that have literally not gone anywhere. Like all of them don't go anywhere. Because I've only been single for 6-7 months, and
Okay.
I've been on a few first dates that didn't go anywhere. So
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't think any of my dates really go anywhere.
Oh. Well, none of your dates go anywhere. Okay.
I'd never been taken out like on an actual date though. I mean, once recently.
Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa, let's go into this a little bit.
No.
You've never been taken out on an actual date, like just for dinner or for drinks or something? Even something simple like that?
My first one was this past September.
It's past September. So, okay, you said your body count, the amount of people you've been with is between 20 and 30. So, just curious, were those from dating apps?
Yeah, they were all from dating apps. And to like put it in perspective, I was very sheltered growing up and very naive. So when I got on dating apps, I didn't know that that's like what it wouldn't, like when I first went on my first date ever, I didn't know that that was going to happen. But
was it, which dating app was it? Tinder?
That one was Bumble.
Bumble.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't know
that we were going to hook up.
You didn't. I'm just trying
Because
to wrap my head around.
he said that he wanted to. I like to draw and I love art, and he said he saw my Instagram and he said he wanted to come over and see my art. So I was like, okay.
Oh.
You're smart.
And I even told him, I was like, we could like color a little bit. I had like everything laid out, like all my coloring books and stuff, and yeah, we never colored.
Oh, my sweet sweet
I had a guy come over and build Legos.
He was a dick.
Wait, so just curious.
talk
So
anymore.
your first date ever, this is the guy that you lost your virginity to? It was a Bumble thing? And he
Yes.
said he wanted to do art? So I'm curious. Okay, so you go over to his place. What day is it? What time?
He came over to mine.
Oh, he went to yours.
And it was like, I feel like it was like noon. It was like a dark.
Noon?
Yeah.
God damn. Little afternoon delights. for your first time. There you go. Okay, and so he came over at noon. How quickly, like from the time he walked through the door, how quickly until you guys were hooking up?
It's kind of like sad. But cause like I had never been kissed either. So like immediately when he came in, he like was all over me.
Really? Like stepped through the door and kissed you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that's some
Hell
gangster shit. Yo. God damn. Hold on. I need to find the fucking thing for that. What do I got?
Yes! That's awesome!
Okay. So, was he a really attractive dude?
I found him attractive initially.
Initially.
Yeah.
Oh. So, okay. God damn, that's
So
some
post-nut
fucking
clarity.
gangster shit. Has any other girl had that? Like, walk through the door, first thing, boom, kiss.
I mean, I think because you invite him to your place, that's kind of assumption there that that's what she wants.
Yeah, but there's usually a little conversational foreplay.
Some people don't care about that
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
Man, I gotta step it up. I'm gonna talk at least an hour or something, like have a little conversation. But hey, I'm fucking up, guys. So okay, walks in, grabs you, kisses you. Did you like recoil? Was there a
Hesitation?
like a little?
I mean,
Recoil?
it was all a blur.
It was all a blur.
Yeah, it happened. Everything happened so fast.
But
that
you were
it's-
sober, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
First-
didn't. It was almost like shock.
Was he a good
because-
kisser?
No, his mouth tasted like cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Hell
Your
yeah.
your first kiss was with the smoker.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so he comes over. he fucking throws the art off the table. Where did you guys hook up? In your bed?
Yeah, I mean, like, looking back on it now, obviously, I know that it was stupid of me to invite him over to my place because I had a studio apartment, so my bed was right there. But, but you know, I've coped with it and told myself that I didn't know better at the time.
But I mean, you were kind of down for it, I'm assuming, right? Like you went with it. Or
I mean, first time's scary.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so you guys hook up. Does he stick around for a bit? Did you guys paint afterwards, or did he dip?
No, he left like right after.
What the fuck? No round two?
No, and I found out he's engaged.
What? Yo.
Girl. At the time?
Yeah, or he was getting married, yeah.
How did you know he was engaged, or you found out after?
I found it after.
How? Oh my
His
god.
Instagram.
Oh.
Did not hide it.
Did you like DM his fiance or anything?
No.
Wait, closer to the mic. So was there a second encounter, or
No.
how old was he?
I don't remember. He was like in his 30s.
30s.
I was 26 at the time.
Was the sex good?
No.
Did you climax?
No.
Who
Did
does their
you-
first time?
You never know. Did you use protection?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow! You just
Risky.
went for it.
Yeah,
Wait, so,
jeez,
okay.
girl.
And so, were you on birth control?
Yeah, my older sister, she got pregnant when she was like 18. So my mom was like really on us, the rest of me and my sisters, for birth control.
Okay. Wow, this is very interesting. So, okay. And also unfortunate in the sense that, I mean, that's your first time. That doesn't sound like a particularly good framework for future encounters, but okay. How was your second one like?
Let's go to the line.
It was like a string of like really bad encounters after that. Yeah. But I took after like kind of the pandemic actually kind of helped, because I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a break and from dating apps. And then I met a guy that was really nice, but that was the one that I only saw like 5 times in the year, and that was 2020.
Okay.
And then I took 2021 off completely
From
dating. Yeah.
dating.
No, from like from
Oh.
I was
Okay, 2021.
happily single in 2021.
And then 2022, what happened then?
I decided to try again, and it did not go very well. But now in 2023, I'm not going to date again.
She's going
Like,
off and on.
I don't get it though, because I mean, I've just met you, but you strike me as a pretty, you seem like a sweet person.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you're attractive, and I just, it's,
Get it, Brian?
well, no, it's just like,
It's
I
a
don't know,
compliment.
that
It's
seems,
just-
I mean, was it, you said it was Bumble. Was
Yeah.
it just Bumble? Were you on it? Tinder, Hinge?
I was back and forth on Bumble and Hinge.
Okay. And wow,
I
this
think
is
I
the
just
most
met, like, a lot of-
Sorry, what's that?
I think I just met like a lot of people that weren't meant for me, unfortunately.
Happens a lot.
I think there is also men who like to take advantage when you can't say no.
I personally feel like I don't know if you guys grew up in a certain type of way. My grandma always told me, if a man doesn't offer you a certain amount of things, you know, he can't take care of your kids, take care of you, hold you down, things like that, do not open up your legs. I'm sorry. There's no way you should be out here opening up for Skittles like that. You're gonna end up pregnant, single baby mama. No.
Based. Yeah. So, as far as the dating apps go, you would match with the guys on Bumble. Typically, you send the first message, right?
Yeah.
So, what would you send? And was it you that was kind of
Address.
initiating?
No, sorry. The panties, pick the panties.
Would you try to initiate the meetups, or was it the guy mostly?
Mostly it was the guy, because I like to kind of like joke around a little bit and see if they, because I really like people who can make me laugh. So I try to like play or like either comment on one of their pictures and see if they can kind of like banter a little bit.
Sure.
And then usually they are they like ask to meet up or.
Okay.
And then it like sometimes I even try to be like, okay, let's go like to dinner or even just like lunch or something. So we're like out and about, but they usually are like, oh, just come over to my place.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do you go based off of like attraction, or like what does a guy have to do in order for you to like go and see him? Just like a pic and then you'll go and meet up with him?
No, I like to like talk to them a little bit on the app and see if they can like, if I can get a kind of feel if they'll like maybe laugh or if they're down to earth or
that's it, just laughing.
Can I
yeah.
ask a question? So has it been somebody to whom you said no?
That's been a problem of mine.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You gotta set boundaries.
Yeah, I'm in therapy.
Oh. Me too.
Yeah.
I got you if you guys need sessions.
Okay, so, and just going back to your first encounter. So the guy came over right away. He went for it. How long had you been talking to him on the app? Like, did you match with him that day?
Nope. We matched, and then he kind of disappeared. And then my Snapchat was on my profile, and then he Snapchatted me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A dick pic.
Well, okay.
The fun dip.
So hold on. So you said when he came over, you said you didn't really. I mean, but he sent you a picture of his penis. So you kind of knew. You must have had some sense of.
But so I guess. I mean, I figured I would have told him that I was a virgin.
Where did you grow up? In LA?
Colorado.
Where in Colorado?
Colorado Springs.
Okay.
What's out there? Jeez.
Yeah.
North Korea.
Their air must be crazy out there. They ready to get it on.
Wait, did you just say North Korea? Are you Korean?
No.
Japanese?
Wait.
No.
What ethnicity are you?
I'm Vietnamese, white, and Polynesian.
Oh,
wow.
Okay. All right.
She mixed.
There you go. There you go. Okay. So you said that you recently just went on your first proper date. And what did you guys do?
He took me to a nice restaurant in Venice Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you guys hook up?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But he's a very nice person.
Are you still talking to him?
Yeah, we're just friends.
Just what? Wait, hold on.
Friends who do it?
Wait. When did you guys? When was the date? You said a week ago or something?
No, September.
No, it was in September.
Oh, September. Why are you just friends?
Commit.
Did you friend zone him or did he friend zone you?
Was the sex just really bad and you just...
No. That wasn't the problem. He friend zoned me.
Why? Did he tell you why? Because you're friends now, so.
Yeah, we are friends.
Maybe you guys talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay, why did he friend zone you?
That's personal.
Oh, damn it.
It's sad.
Okay.
I really wanted to know.
Yeah, I was really curious.
Let her be. Let her be.
Okay, that's fine. If you don't want to share, that's fine.
Where do we go from here?
Are we
Yeah,
going
this
back
is-
to the original question?
I don't even know what the
I don't know.
original
I'm so into this. I
I'm
forgot.
so.
First date. Oh, I remember. It was something about a first date. Ah, fuck.
First date. Well, okay. I
How
want
often
to.
do you give in on a first date? I think it was.
Oh,
No,
it
success
was
rate.
the,
Oh,
the
success
success
rate.
rate. But everyone answered 100%.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. You said your parents, they split up when you were how old? 26?
26, yeah.
26. You have a very high-pitched voice.
Oh.
I'm going to ask you, is it okay if I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
So, when you were younger, when you were a child, was there any trauma? Did you have any childhood trauma?
No, I mean, my parents fought a lot, but...
Okay. Okay. Anyways, I don't
Does
want
that
to get too dark, but
Does that relate?
well,
Oh, it
there's,
does? Oh, okay.
Anyways, let me do
Oh,
some.
why
let
you're...
me let me get caught up on some super chats. But while you were telling me all that, like, I don't know why you strike me as a very like sweet, almost naive in a way. And like, I almost want to, I don't know if you guys felt the same way. Like, I almost wanted to like protect you.
Yeah.
I'm like, anyways. So let's see. We have, did we do Frankie? Did we do this one?
No.
Frankie K, $10 super chat. Some controversy. Men aren't picky when it comes to sex. We all have a Moby Dick story or two. Here's what we want to wife: feminine, agreeable, submissive, homemaker, voice crack, nurturing, loyal, honest, innocent.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you know what I like? You were shaking your head while in agreement, reading this.
Yeah.
A lot of women look at this and say, "You want me to be submissive, homemaker, agreeable, all this stuff." But so props to you.
Thank you.
And props to everyone else who's kind of agreeing with it. I needed to get. Oh man,
Well,
the girls who bailed, who no-showed, would have been so fucking good for this panel. Sorry.
I
guys.
agree that that's what guys want, but I don't agree that like
That's very traditional. Like that's
Yeah.
very much like
that. Some of those things are not me.
Which ones?
I'm not a homemaker. I'm
Are you a?
home record. No.
Okay.
It's in your
Fuck
blood.
no.
It's like it's biological.
Yeah. It's logical. I'm not the most nurturing. I mean, when it's my friends, yes, but I don't know. I'm autistic, so I don't know how to like.
yeah, very much
I don't
so.
know how to nurture people. I don't know how to sympathize with people. I just don't know how to.
I can agree with that.
And then
As someone who's with her every
what was
day.
the other one?
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Okay. What?
There was another one, but I don't remember what it was.
Okay. All right. We have Davon Jackson. Hey, thank you for the big $20 super chat, man. Appreciate it. That was the worst story I've ever heard. I believe this is in response to.
Yeah. Okay.
Jubilee.
It was cool. It was weird at the time. I had to be there, but
I'm paying $20 for her to be on timeout for 10 minutes. Davon Jackson with the subsequent $20. Dude, thank you for the big support tonight, Davon. Thank you. If I had a tattoo for every brain cell I lost listening to that story, I would have as many tattoos as the redhead. Is there something you want
I'm
to
getting one tomorrow, actually.
I'm getting one tomorrow too.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, we're getting matching ones.
Okay. Is there something you want to say to Davon, Jubilee?
Well, at least I have the money for the tattoos.
What are you trying to say about Davon?
Broke ass bum.
Oh, okay. We got Dinosaur D with the $10 super chat. The girl that thinks she's a 7 out of 10 tells a story she thinks was 7 out of 10. Okay. Do you want to respond to Dinosaur D? Thank you, man, by the way.
I agree.
You want to? Oh, okay. She agrees.
Nah.
All right. I thought you were going to fire shots.
I'm not
Yo, Gus, thank you for the $10 super chat. Would you let your son who makes $100K, in good shape, very successful, marry a woman who has body count equals 30 plus, has provocative pics on IG, has somewhat of a bad rep in the community, goes out a lot? This is your son.
I mean,
Go ahead.
oh, you can go. You raised your hand.
Go.
We'll start with Savannah. We'll
Okay,
go
good.
now.
Can you keep that up? Because I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
The 30 plus bodies, I mean, depends on how old he is, because like if you're, I'm guessing in your 30s, like sure by the time you're in your 30s, I'm guessing you're gonna have a high body count. Provocative pictures on Instagram, I mean, I do that, so like I don't really fucking care. Bad rep in the community, fuck no, I would not let my son marry someone like that. Goes out a lot. That depends. Where do they go? Like if they go to like clubs and shit, probably not, because I don't think that's that nice.
So me personally, I hope I raise my sons real well to understand that they're a prize and a king. So I don't want them dating women that are gonna make them embarrassed or make them look dumb. 30 plus bodies, no, I don't agree with that at all. Especially because I'm 28 now and I don't have 30 bodies, so hell no. Posting pictures like that for attention and people, that's basically cheating. I don't agree with that. And if she can't like have nurturing skills, take care of him, love him, and be like a wife and mother, I don't like that. But I'm not gonna like force him not to be with her. I'll just educate him enough to, to steer him in the right direction.
I have a question. Would you let your son marry me since I'm not that nurturing?
No. You said you want kids. I want grandchildren, so no.
I would adopt.
No. Wait, you don't want your own kids, but you want to adopt?
I like
that doesn't make any sense.
Okay,
How does that
see,
make sense?
this is my thought process. I can't nurture children. Like I just genuinely physically
That's a
cannot.
random kid. You can't even nurture that. If you carry it in your stomach, you could hold your own baby
It's not.
and love it.
It's honestly just the autism. Like I genuinely like with everyone, I can't.
Yeah.
I love kids. Don't get me wrong. I love them. When they are crying, I have I don't know how to deal with it. I freeze up and I freak out because I don't know how to do that. But
You're really good with me when I cry.
Oh my God.
no, I freak out in my head.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
like
know what to
hugging
do.
me and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know what else to do. I can't talk you through it.
That's fine.
But babies, the crying, I don't know how to deal with it at all.
She freaks out over Christmas lights, dude.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no, I saw her
It's
squeaking
bad.
in the back seat,
Oh dang.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I would say, a little along the lines of what you said. I wouldn't want them to date her, but and hopefully I would have raised them so that they they know their self-worth and but I wouldn't be I would let them date her, but I wouldn't be very
Let him learn
happy
from his
about it.
mistakes.
What's that?
I'll let him learn from his mistakes, and if it goes bad, then I told you so. But no, the long term, end goal of marriage, then no. If they're engaged and she's still doing that and all that, then no. But
Okay.
if it's if it was a short term thing, I'm not gonna talk shit.
Sure.
So
Ooh, go ahead.
What is about letting is giving a blessing?
Wait, what?
They're asking, would you let your son? What is that? Is it giving a blessing and saying I agree with your choice? Or
Well,
what
I
is-
suppose here's the thing. I don't think a mother would be able to actually fully stop. But
Yeah.
I would view this question more so from the frame of how would you raise him? Would you say, hey, go for these types of women, don't go for these types of women? And would you also give your opinion if he is dating someone who's maybe not worthy? Would you tell him, hey, I don't think this is the match for you?
I think the person is adult, is willing to choose whoever he wants.
Mhm.
And if he asks for my opinion, I would say.
Right.
But I would never say if he doesn't ask, because my mom used to say a lot of stuff that I don't ask her, and I had to build boundary for her to not to say it because it's annoying. So
But okay, let me give you an example. Let's say you found out that your son was dating all of that, and she was addicted to heroin, and I don't know, some other shit. But he never asked you for advice. You wouldn't then try to intercede and say, "Listen, Vladimir, this woman." That's the name of your son.
yeah.
This woman is not good.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be with her. Here's how all the way she's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Would you, Sammy, thank you for the re-upping your tier 1 membership. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Go ahead.
I don't think it's my place to say what choice the person has to have.
That's your son, though.
Yeah, it's my son, and that means I'm a bad mother if whatever the values I put in him made him choose that kind of a person.
Well, sure. You should have raised him, I guess, from the get-go
Yeah,
to
so
maybe not
what
want
I can
that
do
person.
now, if he was already adult, what can I change?
Well, usually, let's say your son is young, maybe he's a bit naive, so he might not. He's still kind of maneuvering in the dating when it comes to dating. So maybe he needs his parents' advice.
If he asked for my advice, I would say, but I
You
don't
would-
think the 14-year-old gonna date anybody.
Well, you wouldn't give someone unprompted advice. They
when
always need
when
to
I'm
ask for advice?
raising them, but not when they're 26 and on a dating app. It's not my
Okay.
place.
I think also. Sorry, you go.
No, go ahead.
You had your
Sure.
hand up. Yeah.
I just feel like men and women are very different, and sons, they fall in love unconditionally. And if you allow your son to just love any random woman, do you understand how bad his mental health can be? And once he's stuck in that, married to a heroin addict, she's pregnant, all this crazy stuff. Now, guess what you have to deal with when she's gone, takes all his stuff? His mental health. And he's going to be in
He's
shambles because you
adult.
never helped him. But you're his mom, and you have to
I'm
be there.
his
You
mom,
protect his
but
heart
I'm his
emotionally
mom.
and spiritually.
I'm his mom till he's 18 or 21
So you're not a-
legally.
You're not a mom anymore. after
I
that?
am
know,
a
right?
mom, but I become a different kind of a person, different kind of a parent, because there's a boundary. There's an adult I raised that has his own life now, that has go to separation, making his own mistakes. Because if he will not do that, even worse thing gonna happen later on. There's a lot of stories of abused by mothers, man that I met in my life, and it's terrible.
I want to say another thing. It's also, too, you can communicate efficiently with your son. You don't need to scream, yell, put him down. You could say, I love you, I care about you, and I see you're going down a dark path, but I want to make sure that you're okay. I advise you to do this. You're going to do whatever you want, but I'm here for you every step of the way. You don't need to belittle him and things like that either, you know? I'm just saying.
I'm not saying I'm going to belittle him. I'm saying I'm not going to intrude if he's not asking me. Because he's an adult, I respect that he is smart person that I raised and going to be able to make a smart decision along the way. And if he makes a bad decision in his life, he takes responsibility, whatever that is.
I don't think she read the question properly, honestly.
But don't you still, even though he has reached the age of majority, don't you still feel there's some duty as mother to...
There's a duty to support whatever the choices the person makes. I can. If you ask me, it's like a friendship. If you ask a person for your opinion, you should say it. It's a healthy boundary. You should not raise and judge whenever a person doesn't ask you.
I want to flip this question slightly. Let's say you had a daughter and she's 19, because it might be a bit more relatable if it's a daughter, perhaps, and she's just fucking getting ran through. I'm talking 2-3 new guys a week. She's already at, well, it might be too late at that point. She slept with 30 dudes, freshman semester, first semester.
I'm a bad mother. That's all I can say.
You do make a good point that you should have prevented that, I guess, from the get-go. But would you
intervene and say, no, you're going to sit at the house and you will never leave it until you turn 25, or what? The person has to understand and go through the process to understand that there's a mistake going on.
You wouldn't tell her to stop being a whore?
I was just thinking whether that's an appropriate... I think that's there's respect. First of all, you should not... It's not my place to judge. And then judge.
You can judge. It's okay to judge.
It's okay to judge, but I don't want to push my daughter away from me by calling her a whore, because it's only gonna... She already made a decision and she has her own values, whatever that is. If the values doesn't match with mine, I'm a bad mother who didn't culture the right kind of communication, understanding of the values in the world. But there's nothing I can do now.
I mean, I would sit my daughter down and talk to her, because if something happened, because I know people who've been raped and they deal with it in a way where they have just a shit ton of sex after to deal with it. I would sit her down and talk to her and see if something was wrong. And then if nothing's wrong, I'd be like, dude,
wouldn't just call her a whore and
no.
tell her not
and,
to be that.
If nothing was wrong, I truly believe nothing was wrong. It's not her just saying, yeah, I'm fine. I'd be like, okay, well, fucking stop. That's just shitty. You shouldn't do this. That's dangerous. Especially if you're doing it raw. You could catch STDs, pregnancy. You don't want that. That's what I would do.
I don't believe in shaming at all, especially when it comes to your kids, but my daughter represents me. I'm not going to call her a whore, but I'm definitely going to have a conversation with her, because she's not going to be out here in these streets looking ran through like most of these modern day women. Sorry. I need class in my life and my family. With my daughters, I'm sorry.
But she's not a property.
She's my daughter.
She's your daughter. She's not your property.
And I want her to be okay. And at the end of the day, girls who get ran through, I see them all over line complaining and crying how they're unfulfilled, men don't love them, and they're used and abused. I don't want that for my daughter. I want her to feel valuable and worth something. And she's gonna go, if she goes down that path, she's gonna feel just like all these girls complaining and boo-hooing on this internet. I'm good. I need a queen, baby. I need a queen.
Maybe it's an interesting question, because he's already dating her in the scenario that the super chat gave. He's already dating her. So I don't know. It's more so would you attempt to guide them to the right place?
If there's a possibility that I will not attend the wedding by showing that I don't support that kind of a marriage. But again, it's not my place to raise a voice and say, you're a bad son now because you choose that woman. Because he's not my object, he's not my property. I raised the person, a human being. Now he's out in the world and he's making his own decision because he has a right to do that. It's a freedom of choice. And I don't want to disrespect him, because I think if I raise that person, I raise the person in a good way. So that means I just respect myself when I start to say, oh, you are nobody because you can't make a right choice, and I'm going to tell you what choice you have to make.
I can see. I mean, you're basically saying that your son has agency.
Yeah.
And they're going to make their own decisions. I guess I think maybe the issue that some of the people here are having is that, you would wait for him to ask for your advice, whereas I think a lot of us here, if we saw our son or our daughter with a partner that was clearly bad for them, but for whatever reason they were just, sometimes when love is involved, it makes things complicated, we would initiate that conversation. We wouldn't wait for advice. We would say, we would try to preemptively say, hey, this person's not good for you.
Okay. I think you have like a fear of maybe like losing your kid and stuff like that. But again, if you talk to them, it'd be a different scenario. Like, I don't think you have to like, I'm not trying to force my kid to do things, but if you tell them ahead of time, they'll be well aware of that. And like me personally, if I was doing something dumb, drinking, whatever, and like say you guys are my friends, I might not know in that moment that I'm wrong. I might not know I'm doing anything wrong, but I would love one of you guys to be like, hey girl, you know what, you're messing up. Hey girl, you haven't been paying your rent. Hey girl, you've been fucking up on me. I love people who can critique me and help me be better. You're not gonna help your child be better at all.
Can I reframe the question?
Go ahead.
Imagine you have a husband.
Okay.
And he wants to invest all your money in a very shitty, awful project. And like, you know, it's not gonna turn success, but like he believes in that. Like he knows that's gonna be success. Like that's the only thing he wants. Would you say to him, would you stop him from investing the money?
That's a whole different thing. And
no,
it's
not. It's not. It's for your husband.
It's a whole different thing.
You are family.
I will invest in my child. That's not putting him in danger. That's going to help build his thing. And whose money is it? Mine. So if I lose that, it's my money or our money technically.
No, you're
that's
saying.
That's a whole different, baby. You put a whole different ballgame.
No. About kids and then a project.
Yeah, you went to a whole girl. You're like taking this whole different level. You can talk about Skittles and chocolate now? What are you talking about? Come on now.
No, you distinguish.
Stop it.
You don't let me say, first of all.
Let me say.
There's a difference for you between a separate unity and your child. But I don't think there is a difference. I think you should respect your child as much as you respect your husband, especially we're talking about adult son. Men. We are talking men now don't make decisions or afraid to make decisions. It's because there were such mothers who were along the way constantly criticizing and judging them and making them feel not enough.
Again, girl, you are projecting. I could just see you're projecting because you went through that. How come I can't? Yes, I can tell you're projecting. Like everything that you've been saying, you just had a situation with your mother. You're thinking moms who just have a conversation are going to be like bagging on their sons and hating on them. No, I'm just giving him advice. You don't have to be disrespectful. You can be nice and say it. And if you always have open conversations, your son knows how you are as a person. So I think you're taking it a whole different thing because you went through that, baby. Stop it. Projection. I see it right through it. Sorry.
Okay.
So one thing that, and maybe this plays into her argument that occurred to me, is how often do you hear stories of the parent, like a girl who's dating a guy, maybe he's a jerk, maybe he's an asshole. Typically you hear this with younger women, and the parents are like, we don't like him, don't date him, but it only pushes her more. So maybe there's that component to it too, but there's definitely the thing where like if the parents are like, we don't like him, it makes her more into him. So
they chase him even more. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, there's definitely girls where like if their parents are like, don't. Go ahead.
I agree, but that's why I say if you have a healthy conversation and you're not bagging on the person they're with, just say, you know what, I care about you, I love you, this is not something I would want for myself, but I'll be with you every step of the way, and I hope that you would take a different route. Because I feel like when you bag on them and tell them don't constantly, they're eventually going to steer right to it. So I think it depends on the conversation, how you go about it.
Gotcha. All right, we have, let's get the rest of these soup chats. We have Eric Chilson with the $10 soup chat. Cult girl's life is sounding sad. I hope a man gives her a proper dating experience. She's so sweet-hearted.
Oh, yeah.
Get her DMs rolling.
Shit. Get
them on.
Light them up.
That might be a bad idea.
Oh, no, don't do anything. Don't do anything.
Maybe let's bring him in one by one.
5 things first.
Listen,
They can go through us first.
you can stay on the dating app, but you have to switch to Christian Mingle, okay? All right.
Yes.
No.
All right.
Christian Mingle.
Yeah, we have Davon Jackson with the $20 soup chat. At first I thought she was a victim, but now I'm thinking that she's just...
No. Devon, no.
You got to say something mean back now. He called you dumb.
I'm not. I
Be
just
mean to
think
him.
She loves a lot.
Yo, you're too nice.
You could yell at him, dude.
Can we all
I
be
just
mean
don't
to
think
him?
it's nice.
Jubilee, be nice to Davon.
Be nice.
Oh, sorry, be mean.
You're a fucking cunt. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
Savannah, what did you want to say?
Fucking dick. Why would you
Whoa.
call someone dumb when you don't even know her?
What else?
She's
What
not
else?
dumb.
She's not dumb.
Say how you really feel.
I'll call you a fucking
Tell us how you really feel, Savannah.
You fucking cuck, dude.
Whoa.
Come on.
Oh damn.
Whoa.
We use
What,
the
is
word
it like-
we use the
How
word
long has it been
cuck.
since we started
Okay,
this?
we use a cuck in a very different sense.
Yeah.
Also, it's not very nice to call somebody dumb if you don't know what they've been through.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank
like,
you.
we've been talking for like maybe an hour and a half, I think.
2 hours.
Ish. 2 hours.
About 2 hours.
Like, you don't know her. Like, you can't call someone dumb if you do not know her.
Okay, Davon Jackson, or sorry, Dinosaur D with the $10 super chat. It's funny how the mom told her to be on birth control, but never taught her that it's okay to say no. Where was the
No.
phone?
Damn.
No.
Okay.
No, thank you.
You want to clap back for you, girl. Goddamn.
Actually, there's a video. This is actually how for Jade has a TikTok. That's actually how I found her. Her TikTok showed up on my For You page. I guess I have, for some reason, Asian women who talk about dating. That's my For You page basically. So can we pull up the video, Eric? Can you go to the video tab?
Oh God.
Play the Jade clip. Okay, wait, play it one more time, sorry. Okay, so growing up, my dad always said you can't have 30 and never been in a relationship. Okay, cringe talk, by the way, cringe TikTok. So your dad actually did advise you. He said don't have a boyfriend until you're 30.
It was more of a joke.
Oh, it was a joke. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Okay, got it. All right, we have Davon Jackson with the. Did we already do this one?
No, you don't.
Oh.
No, you don't.
$50 super chat. I clearly have the money for a tattoo.
$50 does not get you a tattoo. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I paid $300 for my last one.
Yeah, tattoos are pretty expensive.
They are.
Oh my God, they're so expensive.
My last one, it was not. Definitely was overcharged.
And like the
$300.
minimum is like $120.
Yeah.
So are you calling him a brokey?
Yeah. Dude,
Damn.
$50. Where are you gonna get a $50 tattoo? I'm
Bro,
sorry.
Davon's like a major.
I wish I can get a $50 tattoo.
He's a major patron.
You're
of
gonna
the
get
show.
an
Come on.
infection if you do that. But
Davon, do you have any tattoos, by the way? BTW, let us know. Okay. We have Mr. Luciano with the 1,000 yen. Is that yen? Ladies, based off of what you know in life, if you could be born again, but this time you can pick your gender, would you pick being a girl again or a boy, and why? Really quick, we'll do this one. Go ahead.
I like being a woman, but I would be a man probably. Just like it's just interesting for me from perspective difference.
So why?
I think it's hard to be a man in the modern society.
It's hard to be a man.
Yes.
Or hard to be a woman?
No, hard to be a man in the modern society.
Okay, and that's why you would want to be a man? You want the
challenge?
challenge?
I want to I just want to understand the difference and difference how you think in thinking.
Okay, good answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, pretty chilling being a woman. I mean, it kind of sucks sometimes though, but also, I don't know. I only want to be a guy for a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would be the first thing you'd do?
We need to stop talking about this all the time. That's the thing.
Would you helicopter?
No. I would. There's certain things that I would stick my dick in.
What the fuck?
You know those like little peanut butter cream, like Orbeez, like
the fuck?
What's that thing called? It's like the water tube thingy that like. What? I'm talking about.
No. The water tube? A water tube?
It's like a plastic tube thingy that has like water in it. Sometimes it has like
Orbeez or something.
No,
it never has Orbeez in it.
I've never seen one with Orbeez.
Okay,
in it.
I don't know.
It's like I honestly have no way of.
I just want to be a man for a day.
What? Wait, you'd be a man for a day?
Yeah,
Wait,
just to experience it. Just to experience being a guy.
Stop it. Get some help.
Whoa. Okay. That's okay. What about you?
I would be a dude.
You'd want to be a dude?
Yeah, I just feel like I have a lot of emotions, and it would be nice to have less.
You have a lot of emotions?
Yeah.
And which emotion? Sad, angry?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes, I feel so many emotions.
Okay.
I would like to stay a woman. It's too hard to be a man in this society.
All right. Wow. I need a base panel. Okay. So
I'd like to stay a woman.
Man for a day.
There you go. All right. We have.
Stop it.
Whoa.
Get some help.
I'm okay.
Wait. Oh, Eric, can you hide it? Yeah. I don't know that. Okay, yo, Azul69, thank you for the $10 super chat. Hey there, pretty Viet mixed lady. Want to give you a big hug. You're sweet. Done been through it all. Finna take you to Ocean Prime soon as my $2% 2% raise hits and I move out from mama's house. Yes or no? He's asking.
No.
What is Ocean Prime? Is that something in LA?
Amazon Prime.
I don't know.
Gotta Google
Ocean
that.
Prime, is that like a club or some shit? And
I don't know, but that's very nice. But I'm not going to date for a while. Thank you though.
okay.
Good job, girl.
Okay. All right. We have Ray Santos Crypto. Thank you for the $10 super chat. The best dating I've used is Facebook dating. It's free, better than Bumble and Match, bro. Okay. Men love a feminine woman that wears light makeup, works out, loves to make a man happy, and cooks. Well, first off, Facebook dating is garbage.
Instagram
It's
dating can be
terrible.
fun.
It is. It's like maybe just a bit plenty of fish. Like it's bad.
Did you try it?
Yeah, I've been on Facebook
You need to
dating.
get rid of dating apps.
Yeah,
Get rid of
I'm
them
so
all.
happy I got
All
rid
of
of mine
them.
yesterday. I deleted it now, so I'm very happy.
It will
now.
force people to want to like actually talk to each other, and
Yeah.
women will get bored eventually without all the attention. If there was no social media, no dating apps, could you imagine how it would be? Shh. Back to the
Yeah.
old days, baby.
That would
Some
be
pigeon
nice.
That'd be
letters.
nice. I would love
Pigeon
that.
letters.
Wait, Tay, how old are you again?
I'm 20. I just turned 20 on January 5th.
28?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Can I ask a question then?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you ever approach the guy? Have you ever approached
Oh, of course
the
I
guy?
have. I'll tell you a situation. I went up to a guy, asked him out. This is the first thing that ever happened to me. Bought Spider-Man tickets, waited there. He never showed up.
God.
Yeah, and I called him or whatever, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't think you were serious." And he's like, "You want me to come on my way?" I said, "You know what? It's okay." He said, "I'll pay you back." I said, "It's not about the money, man, because I don't do anything like date, talk to anybody." So I was like,
I would've
"All
gone
right."
to
Didn't even watch the
Spider-Man.
movie till this day. Haven't seen Spider-Man.
Wait, actually,
And I freaking love Marvel.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
we love Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man, dude. Anyways.
Okay. All right. Good times. Good times. All right. We have. Whoa. Okay. This one. Oh wait. What was that? Men love a feminine. Oh, really quick on the makeup thing. Are you wearing any makeup right now?
I'm wearing mascara.
Oh, a little mascara. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Jubilee. What about you?
She looks natural.
I'm not wearing any.
Not a little. Okay. Do you dislike makeup?
No, my freckles. I'm not very good at applying it sometimes. I don't know. With my freckles.
Does anyone here dislike makeup?
Me.
You dislike it? You dislike it?
like on myself or other people.
I want you to take turns really quick. Just rant as to why you don't like makeup,
Like on myself,
or in general.
it just looks weird.
It's bad
I
for
don't
your
know.
skin.
Anything else?
It gets in the way. Like you can't touch your face.
Yeah.
So you don't like makeup?
No.
Okay.
I put some eyelashes. If I want to like feel something, I'll put on some like fake eyelashes for like a day or two. But other than that, I don't really like wearing makeup anymore. I like occasionally if I really want to.
Okay. Yo, Gus, thank you for the $10 super chat. What women's rights is feminism fighting for in 2023? There is not one right, law, privilege, or opportunity that a man has that you don't. Feminism is more about supremacy these days. Okay.
You have to say it that way.
Well, the threw me off, so I rolled with it. Okay, so let's see. Thoughts?
I like kind of agree about what he's saying about feminism today. I believe that there are some women who view feminism as like supremacy, or like women are better than men. And then there's other women who believe that their feminism is like equal. And I feel like we are reaching, like we're closest to equal that we've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I feel like women have overdone it, like to this point. Feminism is not even what it's supposed to be anymore. They just bag on men. They can't stand men. They want to be superior to men. I just don't like it. It's what's making men single, ruining their mental health, and just making them, as a society, a whole of men, like not cared for and loved. I don't like that.
Yes! That's the...
Go ahead.
I also think that feminism has gotten a little bit out of control. I do feel like they do kind of, I mean, not everybody, but some people do kind of bash on men. And I do think that men have feelings too, and they like that whole thing, like boys cry too.
Yes.
What is this panel? I'm sorry. I really stacked it.
I'm gonna be really boring, but I agree with them. I don't know. There's nothing. I have nothing different to say, really. I'm also just really tired today.
Well, I think it reached the point where it kind of like achieved a lot of things that they initially wanted to achieve, like right to vote and like opportunity to work and stuff like that. But then kind of like women started to take advantage from their perspective of like, now I work, but you also pay, and you know, I don't want to cook for you. You're gonna cook for yourself or whatever else, stuff like that.
Are there feminists in Ukraine? Because you're from Ukraine.
I haven't heard about feminism until I was like 16.
Okay. Because Ukraine is often an example I bring up when sometimes the topic of feminism comes up, because I'm sure you're aware, men between the ages of 18 and 60 were unable to leave the country when Russia invaded. Yeah. However, women and children could leave. And, you know, feminism is all about equality until Russia invades.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a point of protecting your country also.
Well, I mean, women are capable marksmen. They can shoot guns.
Do they? Can they?
I mean, I think, okay, so I think, if you're asking, I think generally speaking, men are better soldiers. They're better suited for it, because obviously men are physically stronger than women. That's kind of a duh situation. But, I mean, when it comes to defending your country, especially Ukraine's received a lot of support from the West.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Russia, I don't know what happened with the war there, but shouldn't Russia have steamrolled Ukraine? Like, steamrolled them? Like, I mean, Ukraine. Well, maybe the big thing is like Ukrainians were defending their country, whereas the Russian soldiers were like, what are we doing here? You know?
I think you just don't know what is happening.
That too. They're like, well, I feel like you're going to fight more fiercely if you're like, yo, this is my fucking country. Nationalism, right? Whereas, why are you looking at me like that? Whereas like the Russian conscripts or whoever got sent over, they're just like, I don't have a problem with these people. Like, why are we invading Ukraine? Like, why? So I don't know. But it is interesting to me that when it comes to feminism, you know, there's a lot of talk, but when World War III starts, there's going to be a lot of feminists are going to be silent.
Yeah, that's true, because they're afraid. I mean, women are naturally afraid. But I think our country did wrong was like not letting the men out. It would be much easier if the man paid to get out, if they put the price on leaving the country.
Right. Did you want to?
No, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
I'm just going to move to the next super chat here. We have Mr. K with the $10 super chat. Ukraine's opinion will change when she actually gives birth. Suddenly she'll feel things, even if they seem irrational now. It's inexplicable how thoughts and feelings suddenly change, or so I hear. This is in response to the your son dating a woman who's terrible thing. Your response?
I'm sad that you think this way, so there's nothing I can do.
Okay. Dinosaur D with the $10 super chat. What the Ukrainian girl is saying is exactly the reason why men must raise men.
Agreed.
I have no problem with men raising men.
Yeah. I think the saying goes like fathers keep their sons out of jail and their daughters off of stripper poles.
Yes.
Something like that.
I agree.
So if there's no father in the household, then.
Yep.
All right, we have Dinosaur D with the subsequent $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Please, Ukrainian girl, stop. You're not your kid's best friend. You're their parent. You need to hold them accountable for their actions. Response?
Good
I
job.
mean,
okay.
I don't.
I thought you drew, right?
Jesus Christ.
You scared me.
I was frightened.
I think I'm the parent, but until the separation happens. I can be a parent. I can put boundaries until my son or daughter is like 18 or 21, depending what country, like what terms. But like after that, I want to raise an individual who can trust themselves in making the judgments and decisions, and understanding that he doesn't own anything to society, to the family, to the friends, to anybody. He or she wants and will do things that she wants or he wants.
Okay. Yo, we have Oni Nofro with the Canadian $10. Thank you, man. I think what's being missed by this girl is an understanding of moral imperative. A member of your family could experience pain. You have relevant information,
Facts.
but neglect to share information. You got to start talking shit back to these people. I mean, you know. No? Okay. All right. Oni Nofra with the subsequent Canadian $10 super chat. A family member, especially an elder, has wisdom and perspective and can add value to the life of their progeny. You can provide missing information and prevent harm while still respecting their agency. Davon Jackson, $20 super chat. Losing your virginity to a man you met for the first time on the internet without even knowing he was engaged is dumb AF LMAO.
He's on a roll.
You want to say anything to him?
I just I was naive at the time. I didn't know any better. And I know that you could say what you want because I was 26 years old, but I did really live in like a little bubble for a majority of my life.
Mm. Do you want to give, if you want, as far as the shit talking goes, do you want to give someone your proxy?
What's that?
You want someone to speak?
Do you want someone to be your proxy?
Oh.
So let someone else talk shit on your behalf. You got Jubilee here. You got Tay. She can say some shit in Ukrainian, right?
Oh.
Can you cuss him out in Ukrainian?
That's cool.
Tay can take it.
I'm too tired for this.
No?
I can't agree with him though. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't agree with
Oh,
him.
never mind.
Oh.
Talk shit then.
In
Agree.
Ukrainian.
I'm
Ukrainian.
sorry.
No, I
sorry.
think it's. I can
Please.
say in English. I can say, "Пошел нахуй." I can say that, but
Translate, please.
in English, I can say that the men who take advantage of the woman and then support other men taking advantage of women are dumb. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, that's not what he's saying.
No, he's saying he's supporting and saying that she's dumb because that happened to her, but that's not true.
But you shouldn't use words like that because that's the reason why men get in trouble today. Accusations and stuff like that. Those are big things you should not say.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. You're from Ukraine out here, baby. Those words could get
Wait.
a man put behind bars. And you're saying he's encouraging other. That's not a good thing at all.
I'm not saying he's encouraging. I'm saying he's supporting that by supporting the man.
Read the thing all over again. You don't think that like losing your virginity to somebody you just met online is a good thing or a bad thing? Really?
Okay, well, I don't think I am stupid for
I'm not
it.
saying you're dumb, but I'm just saying in
think-
general, like I don't think that's a smart idea. I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm just saying that's not a smart idea
Yeah,
at all. He said it,
looking-
not me. I'm just agreeing.
Looking
Don't
back,
shoot he's the messenger, not me. You have this heat now for me, go to him, baby, because you didn't have it before. Stop it.
No, looking back on it, I know it's not the smartest thing to do, but at the time, I didn't really know better.
Do you want to give your proxy to Jubilee?
I'm really tired.
Jubilee, no,
She's tired of this.
step up.
I was
That's
working
okay.
all day.
I
I'm
will
so
handle
Yeah, this is
myself.
early for our shows. You know they go a little longer than
I
that.
know.
Okay, we got
I have
Crispy
work tomorrow
Kim,
morning.
$10 super chat. It's pretty dumb to invite a dude over to look at your paintings without realizing that he was trying to clap cheeks. Like you really got painting supplies ready. He didn't come for brush strokes.
I have a question.
I would have, honestly, I'll give you my take. If you invited me over to paint, I would have painted with
Same,
you.
I would have
Yeah.
too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I
I
would've-
don't think
I would've
that's
painted.
necessarily like all that, like, oh my gosh, she's so stupid, she's so dumb. I also think that maybe people should take time to like get to know others, and people should read the room and like not like, you know what I mean, just take time with people. I don't think if he had just taken a moment to talk to me, then I feel like it would have gone a different route. But
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing with the dating apps, though, is that they are typically, it was Bumble, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like a bit more hookup-ish, especially Tinder, maybe Bumble a little less so, Hinge much more less so, I think. But yeah, I think on dating apps, it's kind of a crapshoot. Like a lot of people are on there, like they just want to hook up. All right, we have Davon Jackson here with the $50 super chat. I'm not sure if you know how math works, but I didn't just send 50 here today. And no, I don't have any tattoos, but if they can name 3 countries outside of the U.S., Mexico, and Canada, I'll get their faces tatted on me.
My brain's not working right now.
That might be a legally binding contract. Okay, name 3 countries outside the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. Go. 3
Okay.
countries, go.
I'm not gonna.
No, you guys got it. Come on.
I'm here.
My brain's.
I'm here.
Clap back at him. He's telling you stuff.
I'm too tired.
Jubilee, shut up. Answer.
No.
What country I'm from?
Ukraine. I don't.
Come on.
I'm too tired. My brain is really not working right now. I'm
3
exhausted.
countries. Come on. Yo, this is early for our shows. You,
I know.
You can't tap
I'm
out
just
so
I'm
quick.
really tired.
Go run around over there and come back. Still
A
outside
lap.
cold.
A
Yeah.
lap.
Would you consent to her slapping you in the face to wake you up?
Can I
Wait,
do it?
can,
Go, go.
Can I do it?
can Savannah
Backhand.
slap
Can
you?
I slap you in the
That'll wake
face?
you up.
I have
That'll
rings. You
wake
want
you
to use
up.
my ring?
Can I
Alright, here,
actually?
go right here. Do it right here.
Oh,
No,
dang.
can you not do it super
Don't hit me in the back of the head.
I've never been slapped before, I don't think.
And don't hit Kiki either. Knock her wig off.
I love you.
God damn.
I love you.
Do it hard too.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. Did you hear it?
お前はもう死んでいる。
You gotta let the pain go away so she's up.
God damn. Are you awake?
How do you feel now? It has a headache?
I'm tired. I have to work in the morning.
Did
I'm
it
sorry.
work?
I love you so much.
Just give me a headache, man.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right.
I feel bad.
Good
Can I
times.
ask something?
Yeah.
I have like a serious question. If not you guys in general, but a lot of women say that men will sleep with everything that moves, then why do you guys go to people's houses not expecting that that's what they want? I wouldn't go to any guy's house unless I was gonna do something or talk to him for long enough. And I'm just asking this question in general.
To the ladies?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you guys. I need to get up for a sec, so go.
I have not been open to dating in a while.
Okay.
And like haven't really done anything like that until recently when I started talking to the guy. Who, the first thing, and I've learned that the first time I ever meet someone, I bring my friend, and like I have them bring a friend so I can see how they're around like my friends, like other people.
Okay.
And like I see how it is. Ooh, that would have sucked. And like I see how it is, I see how it works, and then like if I like it and I keep talking to them after that, I go and hang out with them first. Like I meet somewhere with them, and then like hang out. And if I like them still, like I'll go back to their house and like not do anything with them, but like still talk to them, like watch a movie maybe.
Okay.
Like with this dude, like we met in at the collection and like hung out there for a bit, and then I think like a few days later, we were still talking stuff, and then he got a Lego set for Christmas, so we went and built it. So like that's pretty much what we did. We only hooked up once. I liked it.
That's what happened.
She said I liked it.
On Tuesday, she drove me to the fucking Navy base. And I was like, honestly, it's perfect because I was like, okay, if I'm not feeling him, she could take me back home. I'm not like stuck there. So like, I feel like feeling with a guy and stuff like that with hooking up and all that. It's nice to have like a group setting. That's why I like group settings. Then like,
Is that considered a date though if you go in a group setting or?
no, I definitely wouldn't consider it a date. But
Does he know you're usually bringing her, or is it together, or just she's just waiting for you?
but we're usually like we just hang out. We try to go as a group. You know,
I'm thinking she's like right next to you on the date. I'm saying, no.
We did that yesterday.
Oh God.
It was
To be
in
fair,
a funny
I was
way.
having a really, really bad
In a funny
day.
way, like he didn't care. We were all having a good time. So it was a group date.
And we like warned them beforehand.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, just so you know, like me and my friend are kind of a lot when we're together.
Yeah.
That was actually her exact words.
Yeah. My head kind of hurts.
I'm sorry.
Your face what?
I'm sorry.
I'm just really tired.
I'm so
no, it's fine.
sorry.
It's fine.
I feel bad.
It's okay. You're my bestie. No. She's my bestie. I really don't care.
I feel
Okay.
so bad.
By the way,
No, I don't
we
care.
do need to
Mwah.
answer the rest. We need to have or what's it called? Do the rest of Dave on Super Chat here. So name 3 countries outside the U.S., Mexico, and Canada.
Ukraine, Russia, Germany.
I was gonna say Russia.
You can't repeat hers, by
I
the
was
way.
gonna say the same
You have to
thing.
do. You have to do new ones.
France, Argentina, and Croatia.
Oh, I love Croatia.
I'll pass.
Come on.
I'll pass.
You got this.
I was
Come
gonna
on.
say the same to you. I'll pass. I'm good.
Come on.
I'm being serious. I'll pass, guys.
I'm really not smart.
You know what? I thought about this question, and I think it's a bit of a trick question because when you think about countries, like you're thinking like, if I were to say name 3 European countries or name 3 South American countries, for some reason that makes it easier for me. Like if I'm just thinking, 3 countries, okay. But if I break it down to like Europe, for example, I'm like, okay, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Lithuania, Italy, Greece, it's much easier.
If I'm being honest, I'm dumb.
It's not even that. I'm
South
hungry and my brain's
America?
fried.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, we got Costa Rica, Chile, Peru, Brazil.
I'll pass.
Panama,
I'll pass.
Costa Rica.
What about Asian countries?
I'll pass.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Hong Kong, Thailand, Bangkok, Beijing.
Philippines.
She'll do it
South
for me.
Korea, North
She got my
Korea.
back.
Savannah,
I
name
didn't-
10 books.
Oh, all the Harry Potter series. Carnival. Does that count as one or is it?
Just
Carnival.
one.
Percy Jackson. I love reading. Percy Jackson.
Oh wow.
Helter Skelter.
I love to read, too.
What's it called? Oh fuck! I forget the name of this book. It was so good. How many is that?
4.
4.
Name 10
Narnia.
books, Tay.
48 Laws of Power. I'm trying to think. 5 Love Languages. How to Master Your Emotions. I have a dark manipulation book. A narcissistic abuse book. I have one coming in from Jordan Peterson, but it's new. I don't know what it's called. It's like the duo guys,
Beyond
the white
Order?
and black one, huh?
Beyond Order?
Yeah, it's like the black and white one, the one that just came out. I'm trying to think what else I got. I have cookbooks a lot. I don't know if that matters. I have a lot of cookbooks. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what else I got there. Ooh, I can't think of any more. Hold on.
I know,
hold
like,
on.
once you start thinking about
It's
it,
a
you're like, oh, shit.
ridiculous
This Harry
question.
Potter series doesn't count though, does it?
What does?
Harry Potter series count?
I only counted it as one. Because, like,
I
it's
don't
a
read.
series.
I'm honestly like
I
not
know,
good.
you
I was not
counted
good in
as
school.
more.
You weren't
The
good
Bible
in-
counts as one too. Bible's a book. I have a Bible.
Nice.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I'm not
we'll move
smart.
on.
I'm
Flan
not
Life,
smart
thank you for the Canadian $10, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Hey, thank you so much for the support last show, Flan Life. Really appreciate it. You're a legend. By the way, I emailed you. I don't know if you saw, but anyways, I would have been down for the Spider-Man tickets, but TBH?
Oh, what I was saying earlier about the Spider-Man tickets.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yo, we got Dinosaur D back again. Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate it. If you ladies get rid of all your dating apps, how will you find a man considering you don't approach men?
Who says we don't approach
Yeah,
men?
who said that?
Yeah.
No one said that.
I mean, it's kind of just like, isn't that just the general
I approach
order
men.
of things?
I approach men.
Approach men too.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Did it
so do
before I told you.
Yeah.
I would learn how to.
Aw.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, I'd say though, generally speaking, most women don't approach men.
So equality
but they
now,
don't-
so we kind of have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or a lot
well-
of women have ruined it for us. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, the thing is women don't even really need to. You don't need to approach men because men are already going to be approaching you and with dating apps and Instagram. So, like, women can get away with not approaching men and just picking among the options that they have. So, Instagram, dating apps. If you go out to bars and clubs, guys are going to approach you that way. So, yeah. Oni Fro, thank you for the Canadian $10. Tay is so amazing. I would consider becoming a passport bro to go to the States from Canada to date her. Her values are on point and she's beautiful. I'm done simping now.
I'm done.
Tay,
I love you. Thank you.
You got a little fan there. Okay. It's got a crush. Dinosaur D, thank you for the $10 super chat. Women are regarded as better snipers. It has nothing to do with combat. It is to do with accuracy on target. Women, for some reason, are better at shooting long distance targets than men. That's cool. I didn't even know that. I know that I think in World War II, Russia had women's, not a lot, but they had some women's.
Sorry.
Okay, we know you're tired.
Sorry.
Stop. Okay. Yeah, Russia had some female snipers, and apparently they had like a ton of. I don't know what the term is for snipers for your kill count or whatever, but yeah, they did apparently killed a lot of Germans. Okay, Dinosaur D, thank you for the $10 super chat. Props to the ladies, Viet girl, Ukrainian girl, and lady in the back that aren't clapping back. That's what ladies do. They don't lower themselves to the level of haters and avoid conflict. Okay. We got. By the way, Dinosaur, thank you so much for the support. Is that a Pokemon? What is that? Is it a Pokemon? It's not. No, it's not a Pokemon. It's like.
No,
but
it's
it reminds me of something.
It's small dinosaur.
Is it like from a car? I don't know. It looks familiar. Anyways, thank you, man. Mango King, thanks for the $10 soup chat. Not much better panel than yesterday. No one getting yelled at for being on their phones. Oh, wait. Are you talking about me? My respects to Jade. Hope she never changes. Love the format of today, 3v3, but everyone mature.
He knows my name.
Yeah. Wait, so no one getting yelled at for being on their phones. You're talking about the nun. Yeah, so the nun girl, she had a sour puss on her face the entire show. And, before the show I said, hey, guys, don't pull out your phones. Don't be on your phones during the show. And she was like pulling out her phone, looking at it, and just kind of being, I don't know. And so I told her, like, she pulled out her phone and was texting while one of the girls was talking. And I was like, put your phone down. So anyways, so I don't know if he's criticizing me or he's upset at the girl. But, we got Davon Jackson. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I'm not supporting the man that took advantage of her at all. I'm saying it's dumb because I think that man is trash and she blessed him with the greatest gift she can give to a man.
Aww. That's very sweet.
You go, man. He's a good one.
Yeah, Davon's a good guy. We chat on Instagram. He's a good guy. And he also owns, if you guys don't know, I think he's in New Mexico or Texas, and he owns a chain of Waffle Houses. So, yeah, he's a major like proprietor of. If you're ever in Texas or New Mexico, he'll hook you up at Waffle Houses. Wait, is that even?
It's
are
not.
Waffle?
I don't think Waffle House.
Oh
is
no,
over there.
it's what's the big one in Texas? Fuck, I forgot. Anyone know? Okay, whatever. Roscoe's? I don't know. Okay, Dave Von Jackson, thank you for the $20 super chat. Let me rephrase. She's dumb to me until proven otherwise, and otherwise is likely to be proven in this next hour or so. Okay, so he said something nice, but it's kind of a bit of a,
It sucks,
a little
man.
hot and cold. So do you want to give your proxy to someone to talk shit, or no?
No.
Okay. By the way, I want proxy. I like that's a good word. Proxy. I want to use that. Okay. We got Myers with the. Does anyone know the currency?
Nope.
Rupees?
I don't know.
R10? Thank you, man. I bet that Ukrainian would be better mother than 90% of the mothers of nowadays. Don't let them get to you, girl. Keep learning. You have great vision for your age.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you've said some, besides that one thing where I think a couple people questioned you a bit on that. I mean, I think everything else you've said has been pretty on point. So
Thank you.
Dave Von Jackson with the big $50 super chat. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. She slapped the world geography out of her laughing my LMFAO. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How much of a super chat from anybody for you to slap Savannah?
I wouldn't do that to her. I love her too
No,
much.
you can do it.
No, I don't want to.
Do you want to receive another slap from
No,
Savannah?
I'm okay. That kind of hurt my head.
All right.
Mostly it's just like revenge. I feel
I thought my
It
head was
was
slammed into the
terrible.
window.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was coming. Honestly, I literally didn't know she was about to do it. I got kind of scared.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm kidding. I love you.
Please don't hate me.
No, I really don't. At all.
Yeah, by the way, guys, this is no longer a dating show. It is a sadist and masochist thing. Okay, we got Denny A's. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I love how when men make stupid mistakes, they agree and they tell men to accept that they were dumb. When you call a woman out for it, they get defensive and try to make excuses or try to justify. Gus, we have a $10 super chat. You can totally call okay. Someone dumb who's showing signs of it. DeBlonde not only capped at the beginning, but threw her friend under the bus as well. The bus. Y'all are walking contradictions. Bring shame back. Okay, thank you, Gus, for the super chat. Mangu King, $10 super chat. Virginity is not the greatest gift. Her heart, attention, and loyalty are much more important than some mishap. Don't act like you've never made a mistake. So this is in response to Davon.
I agree.
All right, we have Dave Von Jackson with the $10 super chat. I want the clapbacks. It's more entertainment for the. He wants the clapbacks. Jade, can I coach you on the clapback? I want to get you a bit out of your comfort zone. Does that work?
I just don't want to insult anybody. I don't know them.
Insult them.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to look him straight in his eyes, dead in his eyes, and I want you to say Davon.
Repeat after me.
Davon.
Say it with a deep voice.
Your stupid face. Say it. Do it. Your big stupid face.
Your face.
Okay. Call him a meanie pants.
You're a meanie pants.
Okay, I got that out of her. Okay. Yo, Chaz, thank you for the $10 super chats. Let me ask, Chaz, every time you super chat, I'm just going to ask this. Would you date a guy named Chaz?
Yeah, well, what's the problem?
No, I don't think there's anything.
Doesn't matter.
But some girls might be like, red flag. I love
It's a name.
Yeah.
Chaz, I love you, by the way. I love you. Wedding Crashers, hello. But it's kind of like, okay, for example, is there any name that a guy could have where you're like, I would not date him? For example, let's say his name was Bartholomew. You're like, listen, you're great, Bart. I can't say that name during sex, you know? Like, oh, Bart.
So you don't say, you say something else.
Poppy.
Oh, you say like
Yeah,
daddy?
I'll call him something
okay.
different. Nickname
Yeah.
is my thing, baby. Nicknames.
What about Eugene? Do you think in the history of humanity, anyone, like a woman, has ever said Eugene, like moaned Eugene or some shit?
Oh, God.
Why not?
Maybe Gene. Well, okay. What about Cornelius?
That's kind of cool name. I like that.
I like that name.
Cornelius is kind of cool. I don't know why.
This is my life goal, actually, to lie to a girl, tell her my name's Cornelius,
Oh my God.
and hook up with her and
try to get-
pray that she says my name during sex. That's my life mission. That's my life mission. It's never okay. Anyways,
God.
okay. Yo, Mango King. Oh wait, I didn't even. Did I read the chat? Time for me to ask, ladies, would you ever date a? Oh my God, I did. Okay. Duh. Okay. Jesus Christ. Mango King, thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate it. You were not the issue. The nun being child. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the nun being childish was the issue. Very harsh. Very hard for you to have proper conversations because of her and others being immature. Today, much better panel. Thus, why I'm still around. Hey, Mango, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. She was kind of trolling yesterday or on Tuesday, and they're definitely. I should have corrected. I should have been a bit more assertive, like called her out, like checked her a bit, because there were a few times I watched the video back and I was like, oh. Sometimes the thing is a lot of times it doesn't, like if a girl is kind of being disrespectful, and maybe it doesn't faze me. Like I don't care, but I'm realizing that maybe I should check it for the sake of the show, because it'll continue and then the audience will get upset. But like if someone, and I've been getting a little bit better at it. I've been hearing your guys' feedback, but it's not that I'm like scared to do it. I'm unfazed. You know, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. Like I get fucking shit talked and people in the comments and stuff. So like, I don't care, but I'm going to try to check any sort of like nonsense much more. So yeah. Okay. I think oh wait. No, we got a few more super chats. Okay, we got... Yo, Mr. K, thank you for the $10 super chat. Ask Ukrainian what the Russian name for Eugene is. It's Evgeny. Imagine moaning that. How do you say that?
Yeah, I dated the guy with that name.
Evgeny.
Yevgeny.
You've dated Evgeny?
Yeah, Yevgeny, but you can call it Zhenya. It's just a different language.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yo, we got Denny Ace. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Now the girls have got to know everyone. Well, which girl on the panel would you want your future son to marry, and which girl would you not want your son to marry, and why? Ooh, okay, that's an interesting question.
Who's going first?
Can we ask like questions before that? Because I feel like I don't know enough information. I gotta know everybody's body count, like stuff like that. First.
Don't let any son date me. That's all
yeah.
I say. That's all I'm answering.
Yeah, I will
I'm
not
not gonna-
answer that question as well. I
Wait,
think it's
but you've already-
disrespectful.
I
You've
don't.
already
Okay,
answered.
I got so much shit for it. I don't want to talk about it.
But you've already...
I know, but people were really mean to me. I don't want to talk about it.
Just say
No,
it.
I don't want
Jubilee,
to. No.
be honest.
No, people were...
Do you want me to tell
No,
it?
people were...
Can I tell it?
No, please don't. People were being actually really mean to me in my Instagram comments. And
They were, yeah.
I deal with that 24/7.
About the body
I
count?
just don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so guys, if you want to know her body count, you'll have to watch You've already admitted it,
I know,
though.
but I don't want to talk about it because I got so much shit for it. People were really, really mean to me. They were commenting on my Instagram, like, oh, I'll delete it, and they would keep commenting it.
Now they're going to think it's more than it actually is, though.
It's not, though.
That
I
you're
just
refusing to
I
answer.
don't want to talk about it.
They're just going to assume. They're going to assume it's
Okay,
like
they can
100.
assume whatever they fucking want. I don't care.
Okay, so it's okay with you if they assume it's 100?
Sure, go
Okay,
ahead.
that's fine. Okay, so body count?
It's 11.
Wait, hold on. 11? Wasn't
How
it
old are you?
7 last time you were on?
Yeah, I had a little week where or not like a week. I had a few months or not a few months. I had a time. I had a very, very, very bad few weeks.
Haram!
I was very, very low.
When
Don't
was-
judge her.
It was
Yeah.
it was some like mental shit. Like I was going through some stuff.
Wait, okay. We'll come back to that
Mm-hmm.
question. We'll talk about the body count. You mentioned some mental stuff, and you said that you have autism.
I have autism and severe depression.
Oh, good times. Okay, so
Oh, Mike Davis is here.
did you say severe autism?
No, severe
severe depression. Okay.
No, my autism isn't that bad. Thank God.
Okay.
I don't know how I would deal.
You know what's interesting? Like, and maybe this is obvious, but it occurred to me that in terms of the ease with which, when it comes to dating for between men and women, and how it's maybe easier for women when it comes to dating and getting laid, I was thinking, like, if a woman's not neurotypical, if she has autism, for example, she can still fucking crush it. Like, she can get dick. Whereas, like, a dude who's not neurotypical, you're kind of like, you're fucked a little bit when it comes to, not totally, but I mean, it depends how it presents itself. But I think men who are like either autistic or who are not neurotypical are going to struggle major when it comes to dating. So anyways, that's just
The
that.
guy I'm kind of seeing right now is also autistic.
Oh wow, you're made for each other.
I
Okay.
know, that's what I've been making jokes about that.
Match made in heaven. Okay. So body count. So you're 11. Do you want to share yours?
5 including women.
5 including women.
Yes.
Okay.
20 something.
20 to 30. Yeah, you already kind of mentioned it. Pass.
4.
Oh, okay. You share. That's.
I made my decision already.
Who is it?
Quick. She'll be the one that my son marries, and you would be a no. I don't know too much about her, but it's not because you're not, too many bodies, and then you just said you're not a nurturer. I want grandkids.
Yeah.
I made my decision.
So Ukraine
Yes.
or
Yes, my son can marry her, but then these ones no. But I don't know too much about you yet.
Yeah, I don't.
Can I be a part of the family?
okay, Savannah.
I would let my son marry you. I just like
Oh,
you. I
thank
like
you.
I really
Yeah.
like your voice.
Oh, really? Thank you.
I really like it. Yeah. I wouldn't let my son marry you.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. It's just you're very naive, and I feel like it would just be like weird.
I'm very loving though.
Yeah, I could sense that.
Yeah, I can love with my whole heart.
でいる。何？
Do you want who would you want your son to marry? Oh, well, you don't want kids, but if you did, right? You don't want you don't want kids.
Like if it happens, cool. If it not,
She doesn't wanna
it's
get married.
fine.
Okay. Which girl?
Probably TayTay.
TayTay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jubilee.
Probably Taylor.
She would be a good wife.
Yeah.
I love y'all. Thanks.
God, you'd kill it.
Should I still answer if I said that I will not intrude?
Well, you have to pick somebody.
Yeah, go.
If you
I'll
had
go
to.
with you.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
go
you.
with you.
Okay. All right. Oh, there you go.
Savannah's
All
the
right.
crazy aunt, dude.
All
Your
right.
dog is her godson.
I'm fine with that.
Oh wait, so okay, would you not want to? Okay, yeah, we did it. All right, yo, Mike Davis, welcome. Good to see you, man. Tuning in, fill me
yeah.
in chat. Which
Hell
B
yeah,
needs
Mike
a
Davis.
stitch? Good stuff, Davon. Keep it up, King. Honestly, the girls have been pretty based, my dude. Well, you honestly, Mike, you would, if you were gonna roast a girl, it would probably be Jade. You missed a lot. If you would have been roasting Jade, she's a sweetheart. She's an absolute sweetheart, but you would have been roasting. So yeah. Okay, we got Mangu King. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. People will criticize your path as long as you have one. Do not let the internet haters bother your state of mind. Just do the best you can and be happy. Thank you, Mango. Appreciate it. Okay, so I want to go around the table. Is there anything dating related that you want to get off your chest? Maybe you can ask for some dating advice, or maybe there's something that frustrates you about dating. We'll start over here. Go ahead.
Where are all the gentlemen?
Where are all the gentlemen?
Yeah.
My friend, he's actually one of the like I didn't know that like gentlemen like still existed. But he's actually extremely gentlemanly, and I was like, wow, it was a pleasant surprise.
I don't think he's a gentleman because he hooked up with you and then friend zoned you. That's not a gentleman.
Wait, that's the guy you're talking about? Or are you talking about a different guy?
No, I think it's that one. But I don't know. Maybe we have different
Definitions of gentleman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like he opens doors for me, and he's sweet, and he's kind, and like I don't know. He's a good person.
Okay, so the question is, where are all the gentlemen?
Yes.
Okay. I think Tay, you might have.
Yeah.
Do you have a thought on that?
There's gentlemen out there, baby. I'm telling you. You're just probably looking and knocking on the wrong door. They're out there. You just got to take your time. Don't go on dates with random dudes you don't know. Take your time to get to know somebody. And me personally, you can take this advice if you want to. I don't like talking to multiple people. How are you going to get to know somebody and study them if you talk to multiple guys? I feel like it's what's wrong with a lot of women nowadays. That's an opinion.
Yes!
So, okay. Savannah, did you want to? Did you have? Huh? So the question is, where's the gentleman?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of men are waking up
Yes.
to how the way the dating marketplace is and the way women move. And we see the way women move and we're like, well, we don't want to be gentlemen. Like, for example, and I think, Tay, you might have reacted to this. So I don't pay for a girl on the first date.
I heard that.
Maybe that's why you wanted to come on the show. And the main reason is we live in California. It's a fairly liberal place. And my whole thing is that most of the women that at least, and perhaps part of this is my fault because, I mean, you know, maybe I've been going after the wrong women, but you'd be surprised. There's some women who are moving in certain ways that you wouldn't think, like, they can be very unassuming. So a lot of women are dating multiple guys. They have multiple options. They're dating a whole bunch of people at the same time. Maybe they're sleeping with multiple people at the same time. 1, 2, 3 guys. I think that's not the exception. I actually think it's the rule nowadays. So going into a first date, I'm thinking, okay, she's probably talking to another guy. She's probably sleeping with another guy, at least one. And I've talked to girls who got 1, 2, 3 guys that they're sleeping with. So it makes me think, I'm not going to pay for a girl under these circumstances because that's me being a gentleman. That's me being more traditional and adhering to my traditional gender roles. But you have to go first on that. If you're not traditional, then I don't want to. Also, I don't want to be a sucker. That's the big thing. I don't want to be played. I don't want to be a sucker because you got foodie calls. Oh man, I wish you'll have girls that'll just go on dates with you. Yo, Elder Scrolls, thank you for the membership. Appreciate it. You'll have thank you, man. Girls will just go on a date with you because they're bored. They want an experience. Oh man, maybe I can play this. Hold on. I'll play it because she left me a voice memo.
Oh God.
She left me, this was a year and a half ago. This girl I went on a date with left me a voice memo explaining we went on a date. You'll just have to hear it. Hold on. I gotta make sure I don't. Hold on, guys. It's gonna take a sec. I'll just play it and you guys will hear. All right.
And none of the girls were.
Oh, whoops! Sorry, that's wrong one, guys. Wrong.
Wrong girl.
No. She just sent me a fucking ton of voice memos. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
From that fast for it being over a year ago.
What's that?
From that real quick. Thought it was over. Is it over a year ago?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The voice memo was from over a year ago.
Yeah.
You found it very quickly.
Yeah.
No, it's here we go. Okay.
So I actually wanted to tell you something. To be honest, of course, 100%. I am dating another person right now. The context is a little bit strange, but anyway, the summary is that I am dating somebody else. The reason why I wanted to meet you, even if I'm dating somebody else, is because it's been so long that we have been, exchange messages, like 1 year without seeing each other. And I just wanted to see you, like in reality, in real, for real. And I thought that if I had told you that I am dating somebody else, you probably wouldn't have wanted to.
I wouldn't have wanted to meet her. So basically, just a little story. This was like kind of peak pandemic. So when she says we've been talking for a year, she went back to Italy. She's Italian. She was here. we matched on a dating app, but it was like pandemic hit. She goes back to Italy. We'd like every 3 months, we'd just say, hey, on Instagram, whatever. She's like, hey, Brian, I'm back in town. I'm like, hey, let's grab a coffee, whatever. Meet up. She has a boyfriend.
Oh.
And we met on a dating app. So.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you meet with her if she has a boyfriend?
He didn't know.
She did not tell me she had a boyfriend.
Okay.
Until right then.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, whatever. It's not a big deal, but it's like major. That's a yikes. So I mean, I've had these experiences, and I've luckily I don't do food dates anymore because that's a bad idea. But used to do food dates 1 or 2 times. I probably had the foodie call, whatever. But like, this is what guys are encountering. Like this weird. To be fair, well, I shouldn't say to be fair. She wanted to meet me because I'm a curiosity. Because I have an interesting career. Like I have the YouTube thing. She's never met an influencer or whatever. But did you hear what she says? I didn't want to tell you that I had a boyfriend because you wouldn't want to meet up with me.
That's true.
Well, that should have been my call.
Yeah.
She should have told me, and then I could have gone from there. But she basically went on a date with me under like a false. Anyways, and that's not a terror. Like I've had other bad first dates, but yeah. So just like bullshit like that, like dumb shit. She's 31, by the way. Like that's not.
Damn.
Like she's old. Like that's not.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
That's what scares me a lot about dating is the fact that, like I told you guys, I grew up with grandparents, so I have a different mindset with this stuff, and I love relationships and talking to one person at a time. You saying that kind of like bothers me because a lot of women, feminists, have ruined it, and like men don't want to take women out on dates anymore, especially if you guys are giving it up like Skittles. Like I said, they don't have to. What's the point? If they're getting it for free, they don't have to be chivalrous. They don't have to do all that.
First of all, you can always ask for a walk, coffee, FaceTime, whatever you need to ask the questions and to get the vibe.
True.
And then, realize you want to contribute. That's the first thing. Second thing, I think it's kind of weird for me that in US you try to make it fair around like, let's say $20-$30 bill that you pay for a girl. So basically, as a successful man, you're arguing that I need my $20-$30 back because I had this expectation, but she didn't meet my expectation. So the contract we kind of had was wrong, right? So I didn't get out of her what I wanted. So that's why it's unfair to me because I paid with the expectation that there could be a relationship, right? But for example, in Ukraine, men buy flowers, expensive bags, cars for the woman they're just dating. They're not married. And I'm serious. And it's just go
I have
ahead.
a question. How are the women in Ukraine? Could you compare them to the women out here?
Oh, that's a different.
They're probably
conversation.
queens.
Well,
huh?
yeah, so
they're probably queens. That's why.
Ukrainian women are probably more traditional,
Yes.
and thus they elicit traditional behavior in their men. See, men haven't changed. We haven't really changed that much. It's women who have changed. Go ahead.
Have you also heard like women in this generation going, I'm a baddie, I'm a 10, I'm not a slave, I don't gotta cook or clean for you.
Never heard that.
There's a lot of women who do that. Like if you go on social media, even in real life, women talk like that nowadays. So that makes a man not want to do a lot of things. And you know what sucks? They'll ruin it and scream so loud from the rooftops that they forget that there's women like us who want marriage, want love, want loyalty, and want all that.
Yeah, men haven't changed. We adapt. So the dating marketplace has shifted. Women are the gatekeepers of sex. So if what it takes to get sex from a woman is marriage, that's what men will do. But if what it takes to get sex from a woman is a couple messages on the dating app, come over, that's what men will do. Because men generally, that's like our primary motivating thing is to get sex. So men really haven't changed so much. Feminism freed women from commitment, from marriage. So
I mean, there's different people with different perspectives. You're definitely looking for somebody who has certain kind of values, so that if you don't match on that even simple level, that's a no for you as well. It's not just a no from her side. So I guess the easiest would be to move on and, you know, find somebody and ask the questions you want to ask that gonna, you know, give you what you want.
Okay.
I don't think like all men like want necessarily that like low body count, like someone submissive, and I feel like it varies on
All men don't.
based off
No,
the
not
person.
not all men, but
Majority.
most men
Okay.
want those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
But sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
And I also don't think all women feel like ashamed to have a high body count or ashamed to be like sexually liberated.
They don't, but they should.
Why should they?
Why should they be ashamed?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we can go back to the body count thing, but I don't think, I don't think either men or women should be promiscuous. Some men argue, well, it's okay for men, and there are differences between men and women, and there is a double standard there. But I'm coming at this from what makes society function best, and that is the nuclear family, traditional households, and monogamy. That's how society functions best, I think.
I agree.
I agree.
I think there's so many people and so many different personalities that it's impossible to fit us all in that box. So I feel
Sure,
there are many different people who pride themselves in being sexually liberated
I mean, I think they've been
and who
sold,
enjoy sex.
I mean, I think they've been sold a lie. I think you can enjoy sex and still believe in monogamy and being more traditional and all these things. And listen, look, ultimately at the end of the day, you're free to do whatever you want. You have autonomy. If you want to move in life a certain way, that's fine, right? But I'm thinking in terms of what is best for society, it's monogamy and family and people not getting divorced and raising kids.
Yeah, I feel like society would function better if people would stay together and work together to raise their children. But
Yes.
life is hard, and
I
we
think
get through it as the best
some
we
people
can.
don't want to have children. I think that's fine, but I guess a complaint I have, or not a complaint, but I'm concerned about how, the divorce rate is sky high. Divorce is super common, and I don't know. I don't think it's a good. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I had a comment about monogamy before, but that's fine. I think the divorce rate.
Well, you can say what you wanted to say initially.
I think monogamy now is different from monogamy that it used to be, because monogamy now is one person at a time. Monogamy in the 17th century is one person for life. So we're talking about different definitions of monogamy, and then we include the open relationship and all the kind of stuff that creates even bigger confusion for people. And I think that women are sold the idea that they are like men, they can also perceive a sex as sport, which is not true, because the moment you agree to have a sex with a man, you agree you can have a child with that person. And that's wired in you biologically. That's just how your body works. You can deny it, you can lie to yourself, you can say that's not true, you feel differently, but you have that longing to continue the relationship with that person with whom you had sex. And that's because you are emotionally attached to that. That's why men can have a lot of different sexual encounters and still not feel a thing for them. Like, they can love the one person but fuck with another one, but woman can't. Like, we emotionally attached to the person we have a sex with because we agreed to have a child with that person.
Well, here's the thing though, is when a woman has had a lot of sexual partners, she loses that.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
But you're right. Just women can start chipping away at that bonding.
Yeah.
So, and you wanted to come in?
And I liked exactly what you said, but I feel like women should not be promiscuous at all. I agree with you, by the way, because like he said, they cannot commit after having multiple partners. And on top of that, imagine sitting there, you want to be a wife, you want to be loyal. How can you do that if you're practicing, sucking Fun Dip every week? You're not practicing cooking, you're not practicing mental health, you're not practicing how to talk to him, how to cater, how to be submissive, and how to talk to him in a nurturing way. You're practicing sucking pee-pee. That's not the same thing.
But what if that's not what you want? What if you don't want to to be.
I'm only speaking on women who like want to be wives. All the other OF hoes and all those type of girls, I'm not talking to y'all. Not you, but like in general. Being honest.
Can
This
I
is only
also-
for my traditional queen. Sorry.
Can I also add on that?
Yes.
You started talking about divorce rate. I think the reason the divorce rate is so high is because, sorry, I lost my thought. Is because women, like men, don't know how to build relationship. Women don't know how to build relationship. So they start the sex part because it's the most easier part to figure out a relationship. That's like everybody knows how to do that. We never were taught how to do that. That's like a natural thing for us, but nobody talks and teaches us how to communicate, how to build boundaries, how to communicate your values, how to, I don't know, talk about like future together and stuff like that. And that's why people are so bad at like actual long-term relationship, because when the sex part is eliminated, there is nothing left.
Being honest, you can only say that for so long. You know what I mean? Like once you get to a certain age, maybe there's books, there's education. If you could sit on your phone all day, watch TikTok things, you could watch How to Be a Wife. Pearly Things, she has a wife edition thing that she does for a whole hour. She teaches you guys how to be wives. So there's all these things now that you can learn to be a wife. So when women give me another excuse after another, I'm not buying it. It's going in one ear, out the other.
No, I'm saying that people jump to the sex part so quickly because that's the easiest thing you can do.
Women are the ones who control sex, so
yeah,
women control. They're opening their legs too fast.
Yeah, assuming consent and all that kind of stuff, and assuming there's men who may not also want to have sex that fast, whatever.
Yes.
People jump so fast because the sex part is understandable.
I agree. Okay. And here's another thing too, like at least with me, I'm a very stern woman. I know what I bring to the table and I offer a lot. So when I talk to a man, I tell him, I'll cook for you, I'll do whatever you want, I'll meet your needs, but I'm not having sex with you too soon. I think a lot of people misconstrue if I don't sleep with you right off the bat that I'm not into you. That's not the case. I want to get to know you. I want a deeper connection because I want a husband. That's what I'm looking for. So if women had stern boundaries, the world would be so different right now. But instead they want to be, oh my God, let's pop it open for everybody. That's not good at all.
I agree.
Damn. You're gonna kill it on Sunday, by the way. Actually, you should join us. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, you should. I like the way you talk,
girl. You'd be
girl.
great on Sunday because I'm putting together
killing it.
I'm putting together a pretty crazy panel for our Sunday show. Which, by the way, guys, whoops, didn't mean to play that. We are switching to Sunday Tuesday schedule, guys. So this is our last Thursday show. Maybe it'll come back, but we are switching Sunday and Tuesday. So the original question was. What happened to the gentleman?
Yeah.
Oh, I had something for that. It slipped my mind. Unfortunately.
That was a good one. We all ran with it. That was a good one.
Did you want to respond? Because I know we kind of... Did you want to come in at all? Or?
Regarding?
Well, we had responded to something that you said, so...
About females being able to be sexually liberated?
Well, okay, you said that. So let's decouple enjoying sex from. You can enjoy sex, but also kind of have more traditional views or not engage in casual sex. And listen, I think you should be free to do whatever you want, but I don't think it makes people happy. I don't think it's fulfilling. And I mean, from your own experience, it sounds like you have not had particularly positive encounters. You're free to do whatever you want. I just want to let you know, but it doesn't sound like it's been a positive thing.
I mean, I am an emotional person, and I do get emotionally attached. And like you said, but I don't feel like it makes anybody any less of a person if they have like a high body count or if they like to hook up with people.
Okay,
I think like, I don't know. I think there's way more to life than just being a wife. Like to spread love and kindness to one another. I think that is so important. And being married and being a wife it's not, for me personally, it's not my like end all goal.
Sure. So when we're talking about body count and promiscuity, we're not talking about someone's value as a human being, or like that's not really the framing. What we're talking about is their value in the dating marketplace and how potential partners are going to view that. So if you are promiscuous, if you have a high body count, that men are going to view that and think it's a red flag. A lot of men are not attracted to women with high body counts, generally speaking. we don't want to date promiscuous women.
But then, I'll find somebody who will be okay with it.
trust me. I mean, there are plenty of simps that will be fine with it. So, and look, some men don't care, right? But I think those men might be the ones that are just going to continue wanting something just casual from you. And maybe that's what you want, and then that's fine. But a guy who's for just sex, guys care less about body count. But for long-term commitment, guys are going to look at a woman's past and say, okay, is she promiscuous? Does she have a high body count? If so, is this someone I want long-term? Is this someone I want to marry?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I would hope that they would get to know me long enough to not really care about that, to see the person behind that.
Sure. Yeah, well, and I mean, I think perhaps also you may make up for it in other ways too. For example, you seem like a nice person. You're sweet. You're attractive. So I think, you have that going for you. You seem feminine. So, but go ahead. You wanted to come in, so go ahead.
No, it's just like you're saying you would allow the person to know you enough to tell and like choose you. But for that, you had to say no to sex because they're going to ask.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm in therapy.
Okay. Did you want to come in or? Okay.
No, I said all I had to say.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I had something that I wanted to say, but it slipped my mind. But okay, we have, wait.
Oh, damn.
Or did I do this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike Davis, $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Sounds like you ran into a tranny, Brian. Count your Count your lucky stars. Good. Think it was one and done, or you may have had a dick up your. Okay. Thank you, Mike Davis. Appreciate it.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Everybody in the chat keeps writing therapy for her, but a lot of men tell us that we don't self-improve. So the fact that she's in therapy and you guys are bagging on her, shouldn't do that. I'm proud of you, Jade, for that.
Therapy is amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like amazing to have someone to talk to.
Therapy is what made me the person I am right now. I'm sitting here talking to you, articulating my words, taking accountability. Therapy is what made me like this. And my grandma. Accountability, baby.
All right, let's see. We have Onifro, Canadian, $10. Thank you, man. Where are the gentlemen? They still exist, but two things push men away from it. Feminism attacking traditional roles and killing chivalry, women insulting and using men for their kindness. Yeah, I think the thing I was going to say, I think had to do with this, but it's just slipped my mind. So, all right, we have Denny Ace here with the $10 super chat. The gentlemen are literally in your friend zone. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So where are the gentlemen? So a lot of men's experience, when we do the right thing, when we are nice, when we do the traditional courtship, a lot of men's experiences, we get burned when we do that. When we do the right thing, when we pay for the bill, when we, are all these things, right? Being gentlemen, opening the door. I don't know. What are some other examples of being a gentleman? Paying for...
being chivalrous, securing her in general, like opening the door for her, complimenting her, just being there for her, taking care of her heart.
Yeah. So many men have been burned.
Yes.
When we do that with women, because we do that and then we see the women and they go after the jerk, the asshole, the bad boy. And men want to do what works. So if you're tired of assholes, stop. Women reward men who are assholes, who are jerks, who are bad boys. You go after these men. So go ahead.
There was literally on Fresh and Fit where they were talking about this, and there were women laughing, say that they chase toxic men. That's what they like, because toxic men give you something that normal men don't. Crazy roller coasters, they're nonchalant, and they ignore the fuck out of you. So that literally makes you go crazy. But there's guys out here, probably in your DMs, messaging you every day, talking about, girl, you're beautiful, girl, you're good morning every single day. Those girls don't want that because, oh, he's too nice, or oh, he gives me the ick. But in all reality, that man would probably be a great father. That man would probably give you a good morning text every single day, but you guys don't want those men. So it kind of sucks because all those men now sitting on the back burner and they're waiting, and at this point they're tired now.
I'm gonna do a good one.
I think that you also don't want the woman who don't value you being a gentleman, right? You want a woman who values that. So if she doesn't value you and chooses somebody in a different direction, then she's not for you. You choose somebody who will value that and stay consistent with you and appreciate you for your kindness. It's just a mismatch of values.
But I mean,
you can't change.
What do you do when 90% of the women do go after the bad boy, the jerk, the asshole?
You choose the one who doesn't.
But
I feel like it's hard to say because I feel like guys are the ones who initially are the ones asking us out, doing all the courting. They're probably way more tired than us. We're just sitting here getting all the luxury from it. So imagine him. He's probably so tired of this, going on dates, liking you, telling you good morning every single day, buying you things, and then it's not reciprocated or you don't appreciate him. So that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, we have Denny Ace here with the Nintendo Super Chat. The gentlemen are literally in your friend zone. Yeah, that's a good point. You literally don't want those men. Labeled him friend for a reason. They are invisible. You are the ones who dictate how men are. The thing is that guys who are nice, guys that would actually be fantastic husbands, great fathers, they're usually not particularly exciting. And a lot of women are attracted to exciting men that can, you often hear women say, I don't feel the click, I don't feel the spark, I don't feel the connection, I don't feel the chemistry. So a guy who's going to be who's a good person, who would be a good father, good partner, he might not be capable of eliciting. He might not be particularly charismatic, or conversationally, maybe he's a bit shy when he's first meeting you. And I don't know. Did you want to? It looked like you wanted.
I low key wish that sometimes, like what he's saying, if I see a shy guy or introverted guy, I don't take that as, oh, he's this, he's a creep or whatever. I like that because I want to bring a side out of you no other woman has. So I wish women would look at it in a different way. Like we can bring those things out of men instead of looking at in a negative quality. Does that make sense? Because those type of qualities are really good, I think. You know what I mean? Instead of chasing the bad boys.
Yeah. I want to say, so the longest guy I dated was actually the one I didn't like at first date. Like it was a no for me. Like I couldn't, like, it's just like, I didn't like him enough. I was like, but then he asked me again and he was like very nice and he continued to text and stuff like that. And it kept going. I mean, we had a misalignment of values in the sense of how we see our future. But at the same time, like he was the only one in the, like, and we were having this conversation when he was telling me, oh, you know, I'm going to get you. Like, you know, it doesn't matter whether you kind of, because I was speaking with other guys and I told him that. I was pretty open about that. Because we were not in a relationship. So I was like, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to this other guy. And he's like, it doesn't matter to me. I know you're going to choose me. And I did that in the end. We just, you know, it didn't make sense for us to continue because we had a different idea about the future.
I would have paid you $10 to not tell me that story. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, actually, I went on a date. I don't know. It must have been a week ago or something. I don't know. We hung out once. I was like, hey, let's hang out again, or something. That's not verbatim what I said. Hey, it was nice meeting you, but I didn't feel the connection. I'm looking for, wish you the best. So, I mean, this is frequently what men encounter is, I didn't feel the vibe, I didn't feel the connection, I didn't feel the chemistry. And I think long-term relationships, that is something that is, I believe, built. It's not,
Thank you.
because to me, it's not, I put the vibe, the connection, the chemistry, I put that on the same level as love at first sight. And if you ask most people, do you believe in love at first sight? Most people say no. And if you do, I mean, maybe some people have had that, but here's a good question I could ask. Have any of you felt the vibe with a guy?
All of us are like, yeah.
Okay. Did that end up working out? Or
No.
did that guy end up being not such a good match after all?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a point now.
Yes.
Yeah. So
You have a point.
yeah. So clearly, chemistry or connection or electricity or the vibe or lightning or whatever, butterflies, whatever bullshit term you use to describe this feeling, it's not a good indicator that this is going to be a good person for you to date. So
Facts. I think us as women, we have really high expectations, and I think that's what sets us like bad at first. Also watching all these movies, all these guys doing these extravagant things, so we expect all these things. But in all reality, you have to make memories and create memories with guys in order to build that vibe. That's what I've learned along the way. You can't just judge somebody off the first like encounter. You don't know if he's shy. You don't know if he's been on these dates and like he's super nervous. You don't know what he's going through, you know? So I feel like we consume things and we don't understand how a man really is. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I think we should cancel the porn for the guys and cancel Cinderella stories for the girls.
Well, okay, you mean like Disney shit?
Yeah, Disney shit.
fairy tale?
No soap opera, no comedies, no happy ever ending, no that kind of stuff, and no porn for the guys. That's all.
Or make Disney movies so that men and women both can get catered to. Why is it always the prince running to the girl all the time? Where's the girl who's going to the guy? Would you build would you build up a man? I have a question for you. Would you build up a man? If you okay, so if you've seen a man, right? And he's like all your type, fits everything. He just doesn't make great money. Doesn't have certain things, but you know he's ambitious, you know he's a good man. Would you build him up? So that means you take care of him in all aspects, help him with certain things and build him up. Women don't do that. You know that? Back then, a lot of women did. Women want the finish line, and they don't want to go through the struggle.
This is wrong.
No, this is facts. This is 100%
I went through the
fact.
fucking struggle, dude.
This is fact.
This
is not all women. This is not all women.
Can I say?
Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. So, as far as I understand, in the 15th century, the way that the
15th century.
Well, like, no, we're talking evolution here, right? We're talking how it.
Sure.
Okay, we can talk 19th century.
Okay, go ahead.
The woman who was young and coming from a good family chose the most richest guy in the neighborhood, the one that had the money.
Neighborhood? 1500s?
Neighborhood. I mean the city.
Where'd you get this information from?
In the 1500s. Hold on. In the 1500s, women were not choosing.
It was the fathers.
I'm pretty sure it was
the
like
fathers was choosing, but they were choosing based on what? On their success, right? On the money, on the how actually successful they are, not the ambitious part. Like ambitious is important, but like how they actually are successful, and based on that, we're pairing up.
Would you build
the
up
people.
a man? Yes or no? That's all I ask, baby cakes.
What is
build up a man?
What
yes
is
or no?
building up a man?
So like, okay, you can either choose a man who's six-figure earner or a man who's just an average man. Like say he's a mechanic or Subway or something, but he has all the qualities you ever wanted besides the job portion. That's building up a man. So if he says, babe, I'm into being a barber, would you go and buy his clippers, go and buy his stuff, buy the first studio, build up a man just like a man would build you up?
I don't
so
think.
Yes or no?
I think you're phrasing it the wrong way because.
No, I'm saying it perfectly right, baby. I can say it again in different languages too.
The man don't
Spanish?
build the woman up. Where is this man building the woman up? Where should they be built?
Oh, I think you're okay. Men build women up all the time.
Okay.
Men will give us money. Men will do our nails, do all these things for you. You ask a man, a good man, hey, babe, help me with my business. He's going to do that. You tell a man, oh, babe, do this for me. Men most of the time will pay for everything. Buy your groceries, do everything for you. You ask a man, babe, something's wrong with my tire. He's going to go over there. I don't know what kind of guys you experience, but I had a man even teach me how to change a tire.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
true.
That's why
No,
I'm saying I would build up a man because I have been built up by a man. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm saying. Simple question, baby. Would you build up a man, be his ride or die, or no? Get no?
It's not. He's not attractive for me. That's my thing.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Well, you want a guy that's pre-assembled.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want a guy who's already okay. Well, that I mean, what? But
It's not
earlier you said you want a guy who's ambitious, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but that kind of goes back to the thing I said that women don't want ambitious men. They want ambitious men that have reaped the benefits of said ambition. So a guy who's, like I said, the guy who's ambitious, but he makes $20K a year. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's not ambitious.
Well, he's ambitious, but
where is his ambition?
He's selling his rap CD on the street.
You can't hustle and work at like a warehouse job or like things like that and make money on the side. Everybody starts somewhere. Can't judge people for what they do.
No, I agree. But that's at the same time is that my attraction, the way I'm attracted, like
to money.
let's say
to money.
Yeah,
just say that.
I can say that.
Sure.
I'm attracted to the status in the society because that's how I enjoy life.
So I have a question. So do you think you love him for him and like the type of person he was? So if that money was stripped from him, no more six figures, would you still be there? You divorcing him? That's what I mean. That's why I say that. Like I have a ride or die mentality. Like my man goes paralyzed, he loses a foot, he gets cancer. I'm right there for him. So a lot of women just slowly think about money. Like money isn't everything. You could lose that in a heartbeat, baby.
I think I'm thinking about my kids.
Well, I have a question for you. If you like are dating someone and they have like a job that makes a lot of money, but they are not happy with it, and it's very, very clear, and then there's another man you're seeing, and he's very happy with his job, he's very passionate about it, but he makes very low income. Like, Who would you go with?
I told that I will go for somebody who is less on my level of income, so that's one thing. It's just a problem. Then it creates a disproportion in relationship, whereas somebody owns more. It's a power dynamic, and I can't feel a woman anymore because I just don't feel a woman next to the man who achieved or had less than I do.
So you would feel more powerful because you have more money, even though you guys are together and that's your partner. I see it as my husband, what's mine is his, what's his is mine. And like I said, if he loses his money tomorrow, what am I gonna do? Bye, babe?
It's a different situation.
And if we're married, we're ride or die, baby.
Where he loses his money tomorrow is a different thing. I'm not talking that I'm gonna leave him when he loses his money. I'm talking that I want somebody who is able to build his personality, because that's going to be my son, that's going to be my daughter, who can going to follow that example. And I just can't allow myself to just choose somebody who's going to sell the shirts on the street whole their life.
Well, I'd rather see my children see their father go from like poor to like
Facts.
see how hard they work, because that's what my parents did. Like
all in the struggle.
We grew up dirt poor. We did not have a house, like all this shit. Like I would not have learned how to get like up and like successful if I had not seen firsthand my dad doing it. Yeah. Like we grew up, my dad knows people who work at the airport. Like we lived in an airport hangar. Like we had no house, no car, nothing.
You lived in an airport hangar?
We did, yes. Like in one of the offices. Like that's where we lived.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah. Like I grew up like with no money, and I saw my dad work insanely hard for what he has, like for what I have now.
It's proved. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Like I'd rather have my daughter, my son have that than have a father who's already like very wealthy and like very well.
There's a different dimensions of being poor and rich and different starting points. I grew up the same way as you did. Like, you know, the salaries in Ukraine, the exchange rate was like dollars and like Ukrainian, like that's insane. So.
You okay?
I choked on some water, guys. I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah, so I grew up the same way as you did, as I see my father expanding, and that's when I decided that I want to move to US, and you know, I got the full scholarship at my university where they pay for everything, right? Because my dad cannot afford that. They can afford some stuff, but not that. So that I cannot afford myself somebody who never worked to get anything in life as well, and that comes with results, because the results is the only way you can assess where somebody is actually capable of achieving something.
All right, let's get the rest of these super chats here. All right, so did I do this one? Did we?
No.
Okay. Gus, $10 super chat. Chivalry is dead. Women killed it. Yep. Y'all yell, I'm independent, don't need no man. Being a gentleman means being unequal. Most men need to level up, but we are chivalrous, but nice guys finish last. Yeah, I think I already touched on that. Basically, we've all had the experience of doing the right thing, being the gentleman, paying for the date, doing the courting thing, and you know, we'll wait, and then that same girl goes and just like fuck some other dude. It's just like, it
has nothing to do with you. It's her. So you can continue being a man you want to be, but that's have nothing to do with her.
Sure, okay, that's a good point, but like we are going to start adapting how we interact with women if we're realizing, like, men are problem solvers. Okay, me being nice, it doesn't work. Okay, what works? Okay, kind of like being a little cocky or being a bit of an asshole or a jerk or whatever, being like, we're gonna gravitate towards what works.
Towards average.
Towards average?
Yes, because you're saying that's what works. Average works. So you're gravitating towards being average.
Well, I don't know if it's average, because I think you have women that are basically chasing after the top 10 or 20% of men. So I don't know if it's really average, but yeah. And what you also have is just men have been burned so badly when it comes to dating. They either just opt out, they're like, I'm done, or they're going to go fucking to Thailand. They're going to go to the Philippines. They're going to go to, you know, somewhere else. They're like, okay, Western women, I'm done. Goodbye. And they're going to go live in the, you know, whatever. They're out. Okay, we got Gareth Pickford. Thank you for the Australian $15. Appreciate it, mate. Has this been, I can't do an Australian accent, fuck it. Okay, has this been discussed? 45% of women will be single by 2030, according to global leader in financial services Morgan Stanley report. Most women do not realize the heartache and struggle to conceive later. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Those projections are concerning. Yeah. I think the big thing is that in the past, the way most men made themselves attractive to women was by being a provider. But because that's no longer necessary, women are looking more towards other things in terms of like thinking of a attractive partner. And so a lot of guys are kind of getting the way they used to be attractive was, hey, I'll be a provider. I'll have a job. Well, now we've doubled the labor pool. And so you can't really even support a family on one income. And by the way, I just want to make something clear. I think it's women should certainly be able to work and have the right to pursue whatever they want, whether that's be a mother or stay at home or go out and work a career and be a boss babe. If you should have the right to do that. And I think obviously I want more women researchers researching on cancer and these serious problems that need to be fixed. I'm in favor for it, but there are some corresponding issues as far as what happens when you double the labor pool in an economy. There's going to be some corresponding societal issues. So, and part of that is you can no longer support a family on one income. All right, we have Davon Jackson here with the $10 soup chat. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Protect Tay at all costs. He's a fan.
Thank you.
Mike Davis, $10 soup chat. Ask the depressed autist if she's in the mood for some Mike Davis in her life. Her autistic boyfriend is the blind leading the blind. Big L. You gotta shoot back.
I like my autistic boy.
Okay.
He understands my brain. That's how it is.
That's beautiful.
Like he understands
She
how
loves
my
him.
brain
She's
works.
not gonna.
And like no one else really. Other people I've seen, like they don't understand how my brain works.
You gonna fire back?
No.
No.
Come on.
I'd rather just explain.
Yo, we got Dinosaur D here with the $10 soup chat. Jade is trying to justify her account. Don't justify it. It's a bad thing. Own the L. Accept you made the bad decisions and going forward, change your ways so you don't make the same mistakes again. Who's your proxy on this? Jade responds.
I don't think it's an L. I'm not ashamed of my body count. So
Okay. By the way, guys, before we wrap up here, we have a TTS. Someone please trigger the TTS. Please, I want to make sure it's working. Anyways, okay, we have Davon Jackson here, $20 soup chat. The problem with a high body count isn't an issue with you as a person. It's the fact that you tend to develop habits that aren't conducive to a lasting and fulfilling relationship.
Facts.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a few concerns with the whole body count thing. So, yeah. Okay.
Everyone's at her.
I mean, nobody even really knows how it even got that high. So I don't think that it's any of their business.
Nobody knows?
Yeah, I mean, like
it's
none of their business, like why it is that high. You know what I mean?
Well, it's the thing with body count, and a guy doesn't even necessarily need to know the number, but if you've had a lot of sexual partners, what does it say about the way you view relationships? What does it say about self-control? What does it say about...
Well, if they're not going to listen or sit and let me, if I don't even feel like I need to explain myself to them, but sometimes people go through depressive episodes where they're numb.
I don't think being depressed is a good justification.
That's not a good thing
I
to
went through
say.
this.
Sometimes you're numb and you just don't feel anything.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Okay, so that's what I went through. I lost complete emotion. Like I went into a huge disassociative state. And the butterflies I have are covering my self-harm marks. And instead of using like physical self-harm, I was using like sex as a way to cope with stuff and like using it as a way to be like, hey, like you're not okay. Like using this, like distracting myself.
I mean, the reasons in which you engage in a behavior doesn't undo that you engaged in said behavior.
No. And I'm like very ashamed of it. Like I don't like that I did it.
Right, but if you try to tell a guy that, well, I did this because I was just going through a tough time, like...
Well, I wouldn't explain it like that. I would say like, hey, this is like my body count.
I also feel like men care so much about body count too, because once you guys get married, you guys become one. Just like a lot of women care about a man's income, he has the right to know about your body. Because think about this: you fucked 50 dudes, none of them stuck with you, none of them put a ring on it. That says a lot.
Word. And I mean, this one is often overlooked. I mean, there's a STD concern. If you've had more partners, you can get an STD. More likely to have an STD. So there's that. Yeah. Okay, let me get through these super chats here. Did I do this one? Oh, my bad. All right, we have Davon Jackson, $20 super chat. Wait. And this may not apply to Jade, but most women wouldn't ever give a man the benefit of the doubt if he doesn't meet her requirements. Most wouldn't even get to know a dude if he just wasn't even tall enough. Yeah. Mangu King, $10 super chat. What are we using as the basis of a high body count? 1030. I'm not a simp, but I've never cared about body count. I do care about how she treats me. Issue with red pill is that it crushes women. Okay, Mangu King, I have a question for you. You say you don't care about body count. So would you be okay with dating a woman for long-term serious relationship, marriage, the future mother of your children? You'd be okay if she slept with 200 guys before you? You're number 201? It's just...
I don't think your past really matters.
Your past doesn't... You think your past doesn't matter?
No, like how you meet them and...
Hold on. Go ahead.
How you get to know them from that point on, I feel like is what matters the most.
Okay, I'll let you come in just a sec. So your past should not matter.
To an extent.
Let's speak about sexual past, right? Because I could give some examples, some like random examples about past not mattering. Let's say you met a guy and he cheated on every single one of his last partners. It's his past, right? It shouldn't matter, right? But does past behavior indicate potential future behavior? So all the girls that he was with, he cheated on all of them.
I mean, he could possibly cheat on you, but you wouldn't know until you get to know him.
Well, it's a pattern of behavior. Like
he might not,
yeah,
but
if
you're a betting woman, because I'm sure you have preferences, standards, and boundaries, right? Would it be your preference to date someone who had not cheated on a previous partner?
I feel like almost all men cheat.
Well, that's not true. That's not true.
I feel like that a lot of them do.
That's not true.
No. Some people in the red pill say like men are only as faithful as their options. I disagree with that. Men can absolutely be loyal.
I agree.
100%.
What's the red pill?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if you've seen the movie The Matrix. There's this scene.
I haven't.
Okay, there's a scene where someone is offered a blue pill and a red pill. To take a red pill is to awaken to the truth.
You see things for what they are.
You see things for what they are, the truth, the reality. If you take the blue pill, you're just head in the sand. Go ahead.
I want to say something to what you said. You said past doesn't matter. As somebody who's been depressed and literally has had, like, I don't even want to say it on here. I know all about that, and I've never been promiscuous. Yes, we're all different, but if you do that when you're depressed, how does he know that when you go through postpartum, you're not going to go and do that again, or do it whenever you feel some type of way? He doesn't know that. He's only taking your word, but that's your past.
Yeah, and it's not like I don't know. I don't feel like you can say that that's how I cope every single time. That was just
You use that example. That's why I'm using it as an example to use it back to you.
It's what had happened because when I was 26, my parents got divorced. Literally, my foundation, everything I believed in, was rocked, and I didn't know really what I believed in anymore. I went through extreme depression, and I didn't really know who I was anymore. So, and then I jumped into dating right away, and those two combined it was a lot for me, and I didn't know how to cope with it, but it's not how I would cope with things moving forward.
Okay, and I have another question for you. When you were like growing up and stuff, did your mom or parents ever tell you like not to be promiscuous, or did they never tell you things like that, or you didn't know, you just did it because you did it?
No, it was always just like save yourself. You're supposed to save yourself for your husband.
So you knew that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I want to know.
Can I ask? So you're saying it's different now, right? So like that's what I mean, I understand people go through different hard situations in life, and you did what you did because you had your reasons, right? And you're saying it's different now. Can you tell me what is your standard for a man? Like, what are you looking for? How do you filter them?
Honestly, now it's gone so the bar has been set so low, but I just want somebody that, like, ultimately, I was thinking about this question. I was like, ultimately, I think the main thing I want is somebody that will be there for me for whatever. So, like, if I am in trouble and I call them, I want them to be able to come to me. That's
the only thing you ask for.
That's literally it.
Do you have a type, by the way? Like, do you have a type?
Yeah, I do.
What's your type?
I like tall guys that are brunette with beards.
Bad
Oh.
guy.
He said, "Oh."
You, eye color? Did you say eye color?
No, I like light eyes, but eye color doesn't really matter.
He said, "Oh."
How you doing? What's up?
I am not. I have to work early in the morning, and it's 11 o'clock.
She does have to work early.
I have to work at 8 a.m. I am exhausted.
Yo, we can't hear you if you're not talking
I'm
to
trying
me.
to talk to you.
Okay,
directly.
yeah.
I need to go home. I need to sleep.
Okay, do you want to leave?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't heard right. I have to go.
Okay.
I mean, I have
We,
to work, I have
yeah,
to
I know.
work in
We
the
were
morning,
we were gonna
so
wrap up pretty soon, but if you gotta go,
Bye.
don't.
Nice to meet
Okay.
you.
Bye, ladies. Sheesh.
Bye. Nice to meet you.
Can't stay. I mean, I was gonna wrap up probably within try to get through the soup chats and wrap, but yeah. Anyways, what were you talking about? We were talking about
Standards in man.
oh, your type.
Yeah.
So tall, brunette,
Light
beard.
Yeah.
What's up, Jade? How you doing? You doing good? Do you hate me? After me kind of
I mean, this whole chat has been a little more conservative than I'm used to.
Well, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm conservative. Okay, all right. But okay, let's see. We have. Did we do this one? I'm sorry, guys. I lost my place in the soup chats. Did we do? Okay.
Brian,
Yeah.
I was gonna highlight this one.
Oh, gives error. Try 70. That's weird. You should be able to do 69 though. You have to type it in the super chat thing, but all right. Frankie K, $20 super chat. Jade, you have the right to do what you want when dating. All you have to realize is that your actions have consequences. Move to a different town, find your Chad, don't talk about your past, or just lower your standards.
She's wrong. Or like I don't know who that is.
Frankie's typically a male name.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I am not familiar.
Please apologize to Frankie for misgendering him.
I'm sorry that I misgendered.
How dare you?
Yeah, I think she should higher her standards and lower them.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we have.
I'm not going to not talk about my past, though, to whoever I'm going to be with. I'm not going to hold back any of the
I like that you're
truth.
honest,
No,
though.
I agree with that because some guys recommend to women who maybe do have a past, don't tell the guy. And I think, one, you should be honest in relationships and not lie. And if it comes out that you, like, it's just bad, it's better to just be upfront with it. And if a guy accepts it, perfect. If he doesn't, then it wasn't meant to be anyways. So, all right. So we have Mike Davis, $10 super chat. Women don't go to therapy to self-improve. They go when men are fed up of listening to their shit. So they find another gold digging 304 to hear their beating while they collect a check.
I want to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Because I'm the one who added that. Just because I clap back for her, I do understand that not everybody takes therapy for the right reason. Some women take therapy just to say, hey, you know what? I took it even though they're not doing the self-work. So I do agree with him to a certain extent. And some women have been dogged out so much by men that they finally heal because nobody wants them. So I agree.
And therapy is kind of like, I don't know. I always tell my therapist, I'm like, I feel like I just complain to her. But I feel like it helps me in the fact that I get it all out and I don't leak on like the people I love, like my sisters and stuff.
I think you should share that stuff with the people you love, because that's why they're
I
there.
do, but you know, there's only so much someone can handle after you keep.
Yeah, before it's trauma dumping.
Yeah.
Gus, $10 super chat. 50% of marriages end in divorce. Goes to 90 if she's college educated. 80% of women initiate it. Number one reason is finances, especially if she gets a pay raise. Man/women cheat at same rates.
That's true. I agree.
All right, we have beaten cheeks.
Wait, can I say something though real quick?
Oh, sure.
I honestly feel like women cheat more. I think that
I
women,
agree with that.
I really
I
feel
don't
like
agree with that.
Yeah, let me say why. Because women, we get approached so much, and there's a lot of women. I've been a bartender. Women will be flirting with guys, and their boyfriend went to the bathroom or something, or they'll go, "Oh, it doesn't count as cheating." If you're grabbing somebody else's hand, calling them cute names, pet names, you're emotionally cheating. It's still cheating. A lot of women do that.
I think women
and no
have,
accountability.
I think women have more temptation because
Yes.
they have more options.
Yes.
They're even when they're in a relationship. Just I mean,
I think you should discuss was it cheating for both of you in the relationship to understand whether that's cheating or not. Guys are as good as that. They also flirt with other girls, co-workers, assistants, and stuff like that.
And so do women. They talk about work husbands all the time, baby.
Yeah, and like you can count it as cheating. You can count it as not cheating. It depends on what you define as in your relationship.
okay.
Cheating.
Yeah. All right, we have Beaten Cheeks here with the big $50 super chat here. Yeah, great name. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. This panel is crazy. Also, what up, sir? I don't have social media and worth well over six figures. Is that a deal breaker? Asking for a friend? Are you hitting on me?
That's a green flag, though. A guy who doesn't have social media, I like that.
Yeah.
I like it when a girl doesn't have social media.
I agree.
That's good. It's good. It's not a deal breaker if she does, but it's like, oh, that's cool, you know. But who's he talking to? That's what, sir?
He's talking to you, Ukraine.
I think he's hitting on me. He says, sir.
He wants you. Yeah, he's probably talking to you. Beating cheeks too.
All right. Sus. Okay, Frank. Frank, how do I pronounce your name, Frank? Hey, good to see you back, man. I think we missed you the past couple shows. Thank you for the $25 super chat, man. Really appreciate it. Hey, Brian, Frank here. Big Frank. Glad to see you back at it the new year. You do very important work. I salute you, sir. Amen. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bean Cheeks, $20 super chat. How do the females feel about men going to South America for women that are submissive, feminine, peaceful, and healthy, aka not overweight, asking for a friend?
If you want to go anywhere you want.
Yeah, you do you.
I agree. Passport bros.
Passport bros. We
Wherever
got.
you're gonna get loved.
Yeah, a lot of guys are going overseas for women.
And they're actually having success rates. Have you been hearing that? That's crazy.
For sure, for sure. Mike Davis, $10 super chat. Don't know much about the conflict, but after listening to Ukraine, I'm officially pro-Russia.
That's a red flag.
McDonald's pulled out. I might have to get some.
Scumbag super chatted $70. Every woman I have dated, save for one, cheated on me. It's the options. I'm not my namesake.
Whoa, that was our first TTS, boys. First TTS. Thank you, man. We'll pull that back up when we get to the super chat. You kind of cock blocked Mike Davis's super chat, but did you want to clap back?
Well, he's supporting the terrorist country who is killing a lot of people right now. I don't know what is wrong with your values.
I like her attitude. So sassy.
Do you want to say anything to Mike Davis? Do you want to say anything to him?
No, I already said.
Oh, okay. All right. Davon Jackson, $10 super chat. Thank you, man. The fact that you feel the need to not date in 2023 and seek therapy, which I applaud, is literally direct proof that it's not healthy for your psyche to be a meat collector. Jade? Okay. All right. Here we go. Yo, Ragu man, $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Mango King wants my leftovers. You need a reality check, my friend. Ladies, value yourself. Body count matters. Mango King, $50 super chat. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. 200 is vastly above 30. That's why I asked for the basis that quantifies as high count. When meeting someone, you do ask questions, but it is not an interview. So body count takes the backstage to her personality. I'm just weird and never cheated. But but here's the thing. You said that body count doesn't matter. And that's your stance. That's fine. But if body count doesn't matter, if it's an astronomical number, certainly it shouldn't matter then, right? Obviously, there's a spectrum to it. 200 is an extreme example, but from 0 to 200, as you start getting further and further along that, it's you start raising more and more eyebrows, I guess. So, yeah, go ahead, close that. It's just super noisy for some reason. I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background. Oh God. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know if we really got to his. He was asking what is a high body count in his previous super chat.
I think it depends on the age of the girl too,
Age.
Because if she's like 40 and has like 30 bodies, I mean, yeah. But if you're like 18, 19, your body count's real high. Like if you can't count both hands, that's too much. That's way too much.
Yeah. I mean, we've had some 19-year-old girls on the show. I think it's. Oh, I don't know. She didn't want to say it, but like she said it on previous episodes. Guys, chat. Should I? She's already said it like 2 times.
Then say it.
Should I say it?
30 or 40.
Chat, should I say it?
If it's on camera already.
It's
so.
already on camera. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think she's 19. It's 30 plus, right?
Oh, shit.
So, I mean, like.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, look, people are going to move how they're going to move. But, yeah. So you're right. It's a good point. Yeah. Age is a factor. 10 at 30.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's reasonable.
Not the worst. 10 at 18.
Yeah.
A little bit of an eyebrow raise. All right. Bean Cheeks, $50 super chat. Dude, thank you so much, man, for the big... I don't know where I was going with that. No, Brian, I'm not hitting on you. I was being respectful to you, my lord. No more, sir. Oh. I actually prefer your royal highness. Your majesty works too. Get it right. All right. We have... dude, you guys are killing with the super chats. Thank you guys so much. Yo, Mr. Scumbag, $70 super chat. Every woman I've dated, save for one, cheated on me. It's the options. I'm not my namesake. Okay.
Can I comment?
Sure.
You're the common denominator in all of your relationships, so you might think about that.
I mean, when it comes to cheating though, like,
especially in this day and age,
I think that's on the person who's cheating.
Yeah.
It's on both partners. Something is lacking in the relationship.
Then break up.
Yeah,
I don't think cheating is...
No, I agree. But like something is, you both know that. You both know something is lacking.
I see what she's talking about in a sense. Because if you think about it, if your man is constantly asking you for sex, constantly, he cheats or whatever, you knew that. So when he cheats, it's kind of your fault now.
It's not like a fault. Part is more like you ignored something, both of you.
But I wouldn't blame it solely on him though, because at the end of the day, that is kind of mean though. Think
No,
about it, cheating,
people.
like you can internalize that and blame yourself and be all hurt about that. When in all reality, that's that person's wrongdoing. All they had to do is be loyal or let you know, hey, you know what, I don't want to be with you. Simple. Be adults about it.
To be honest,
not hurt nobody. Yep.
Yeah, but in the example you gave where the guy's cheating on the woman, it's usually typically guys that are up on their girl and the girl's like not as sexual. So the guy's like, but it's interesting that, and I think there's like been some videos on this, that women push so hard for exclusivity and commitment, and when they get it and the guy's like, well, I can only have sex with you, but they're not meeting them in terms, like they're not meeting their sexual needs, I guess, yeah, is it a surprise that the guy cheats? I think if you're not happy with that situation, you should break up. Same. I don't think you should cheat, but you do raise a good point. But in his case though, he's getting cheated on by the women, so unless he's not...
Yeah, set bigger boundaries too as well. Like once you see disrespect or promiscuous activity, just bounce.
Yep, absolutely. And I think that is the last super chat, guys. If you want to get your last minute super chats in, get them in quick. We're going to wrap up here in a couple minutes. Oh, Eric, can you pull up the Twitch? I need to shout out the Twitch homies. All right. Okay. So we have, scroll down just a bit. Okay. Mr. Scumbag. We got him. Fen Corp, thank you for the follow. Fen Corp with the cheers. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Scroll all the way up. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So, I mean, it's fine. Jade.
Yeah.
Is there something dating related that you wanted to get off your chest? I asked her that. She said the gentleman thing. I want to let everyone go around on this.
I just feel like I am I'm taking this year to myself because I do know that I'm doing something wrong, and I kind of just want to like heal and like you said, get better standards, and just to like really take the year to, you know, learn more about myself, and that I'm always a work in progress. I don't ever expect to.
Did you just come to that realization tonight on the show, or okay?
No, I wanted it for probably. I deleted all my dating apps in like September, and that's when I kind of was like, okay, I think I promised myself I will never ever get on another dating app ever again, and I was like, okay, I think if I'm gonna find somebody that I want to be there for me, like how I want, then I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Okay. And you've been off the dating apps. You haven't.
Right.
Okay. Got it. Okay. All right. What about you? Anything dating related you want to get off your chest?
Just
frustration.
This 2023, ladies, can we just like have higher standards? Like love ourselves, respect ourselves, stop doing OF, stop opening up your legs to people, like actually give to somebody. If you want reciprocated energy, you want a king, act like a queen, like wholeheartedly, so that way us women who want love and all that, it can come back around, because this hookup culture, it's destroying the world, dude.
Yes! That's awesome!
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. We're going to wrap up there, guys. So, guys, we're going to be live. We're getting off of a Tuesday, Thursday schedule. We're going to be switching to Sunday, Tuesday, so we will be live this Sunday. She's sticking around for a second show.
Back, guys.
She's going to be there on Sunday. Guys, the panel is going to be crazy on Sunday. We have some very interesting, spicy return people coming on the show. So Tay's going to kill it. It's going to be a great show, guys. Let me see. Are we good on Super Chats, Eric?
I think so.
All right, sweet. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. You could have been doing anything else, but you were here with me. I appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who super chatted. You guys killed it. Thank you so much tonight, guys. Really appreciate the support. Finally breaking even, so really appreciate it, guys. We've been in the red. You know, we spent $70,000 on this podcast, so thanks to our chat mods. Zach, who's the other guys? We got, Zach. I don't know if you're still in here. Thanks to Eric, top producer. We got Carson. He's a kind of new team member. Thank you to the panel. Thank you guys for coming. You guys, I think this was one of my favorite panels, honestly.
I liked it. I really did.
I really liked this panel. It was great. It was, I think, unfortunately, I would have liked to have like a girl that maybe push back on you two a little bit.
Yeah,
but
me and her, I like you. You fire.
It was great. So definitely one of my favorite panels. And guys, so we will be live Sunday, again, switching to a Sunday, Tuesday schedule, 7 p.m. Pacific. And be sure to tune into the Sunday show, guys. It's going to be great. Anyways, we'll see you next time, guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you Sunday.